What if the life you've always wanted isn't far out of reach? What if, deep within your daily routine, lies a hidden potential, just waiting to be unlocked? Every day, people search for happiness, clarity, and peace, but many feel stuck, overwhelmed, or disconnected. They try chasing comfort, distractions, and quick fixes, only to find themselves further from fulfillment. There's a quiet wisdom passed down through the centuries, a path that promises not fleeting joy, but lasting meaning. This way of life isn't found in grand achievements or exotic getaways, but in small, intentional habits that reshape how you think, act, and respond to the world around you. When these habits take root, life begins to change from the inside out. The storm of stress eases, relationships improve, and the weight of unmet expectations starts to lift. You discover that control was never about forcing outcomes, but about mastering your reactions. The ancient Stoic philosophers, Epictetus, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, didn't have the conveniences of today's world. They lived in unpredictable times, filled with challenges, loss, and hardship. Yet, their writings reveal a profound truth. Peace and resilience come not from avoiding difficulties, but from embracing them with wisdom. These philosophers understood that happiness isn't found in controlling everything around us, but in developing habits that help us thrive, no matter what life throws our way. Every moment holds an opportunity to take back control of your life, not control over events, but control over your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed. Perhaps a difficult conversation left you angry, or an unexpected challenge made you feel defeated. What if, instead of reacting out of frustration, you responded calmly? What if you could train yourself to stay steady, no matter how unpredictable life became? This is not about pretending everything is fine. It's about building habits that shape you into someone who can handle anything. The beauty of these habits lies in their simplicity. They don't require special skills or expensive tools, just a commitment to practice them daily. These habits won't change the world around you overnight, but they will change how you see and interact with it. Slowly, your mind will shift from being reactive to reflective. You'll stop chasing after things you thought you needed and start appreciating what you already have. Stress will no longer control you, and you'll begin to move through life with clarity and calm. Many people feel that peace and happiness are out of their reach because they're waiting for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or a better set of circumstances. But the truth is, you don't have to wait for life to change. You can start changing today. The power lies within your daily actions, your thoughts, and your mindset. With the right habits, you can build emotional resilience, cultivate gratitude, and approach challenges with confidence. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you deserve. Have you ever felt weighed down by things beyond your control, worried about the future, frustrated by people's actions, or stressed about situations that didn't go your way? These feelings are universal, but they don't have to define your experience. There is a way to move through life without being overwhelmed by external events. When you develop habits rooted in wisdom, you learn how to let go of what you can't control and focus on what you can. This shift is liberating. Suddenly, the noise of the world quiets, and you gain clarity on what truly matters. Growth doesn't happen by accident. It requires intention. Life offers countless distractions, pulling you in every direction. But the more you align your actions with thoughtful habits, the more focused and purposeful your life becomes. The small moments, how you begin your mornings, how you respond to setbacks, how you spend your time, are not insignificant. They shape the person you become. With the right habits, you can break free from the patterns that no longer serve you and create space for new possibilities. Some people drift through life, reacting to whatever comes their way. Others move with purpose, grounded in habits that guide their actions. Which path will you choose? Every day is a chance to begin again, to build habits that strengthen your mind and nourish your soul. It's not about perfection, but progress, learning to live with grace even when life is messy. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that true freedom doesn't come from having everything go our way. It comes from learning how to remain steady when things don't. Imagine the peace that comes from knowing you can handle anything, whether it's a tough conversation, an unexpected setback, or a difficult decision. That kind of peace isn't a luxury reserved for the few. It's available to anyone willing to cultivate the habits that lead to it. These habits are like seeds. Plant them today, water them with consistency, and over time, they will grow into a life filled with clarity, peace, and purpose. The best part? You don't need to overhaul your entire life to begin. Small, consistent changes are all it takes. Start where you are, with what you have, and commit to the process. The future doesn't have to feel uncertain. With the right habits, you'll develop the confidence to navigate any storm that comes your way. You'll learn to trust yourself, to stay grounded in moments of chaos, and to find joy even in the simplest things. Life may not always be easy, but it will be meaningful, and that makes all the difference. At its core, this journey is about becoming the best version of yourself, not by chasing perfection, but by building habits that align with your values. It's about learning how to respond with wisdom instead of reacting with frustration. It's about recognizing that happiness isn't something you chase. It's something you create through the choices you make each day. The good news? You don't need to wait for the right moment to start. The power to change your life is already within you. Each habit you adopt becomes a stepping stone toward a better, more fulfilling life. As you practice these habits, you'll begin to see the changes, not only in your thoughts, but in how you show up in the world. You'll become someone who radiates calm, who faces challenges with courage, and who finds joy in the journey. Life isn't about avoiding discomfort or difficulty. It's about learning to thrive in the midst of it. These Stoic habits will help you cultivate resilience, strengthen your relationships, and embrace each day with gratitude. They are tools that empower you to live with intention, grace, and purpose, regardless of what life throws your way. Now is the time to take that first step. It's time to stop waiting for life to change and start changing how you live. With the right habits, you can unlock a life filled with clarity, peace, and joy. The life you want isn't as far away as it seems. It begins with the small choices you make today. The way you begin each day shapes the way you live your life. Your thoughts, choices, and actions in those first moments after waking create the tone for everything that follows. When your morning is filled with clarity, intention, and peace, you carry that energy into the rest of your day. But if it begins with chaos, distractions, or stress, that same disorder follows you everywhere. This is where the power of rituals comes into play. When practiced consistently, rituals ground your mind, sharpen your focus, and foster a deep sense of calm. They become anchors, helping you stay steady through life's uncertainties. These Stoic rituals are not grand gestures, but simple, powerful habits that over time transform your mindset and, ultimately, your life. Waking up with purpose allows you to reclaim your day. A key element of Stoicism is recognizing that while you may not control external events, you have absolute control over how you start your day. The first few moments after waking are like soft clay, waiting to be shaped. In this space, you choose how to think, what to focus on, and what energy to carry forward. One ritual that sets the tone is morning reflection, greeting the day with a question: what can I control today? This small practice rewires your mind to focus only on what lies within your power, minimizing unnecessary stress and anxiety about things outside your reach. Starting your day with gratitude opens the door to contentment. Before rushing into tasks or checking your phone, pause and take a moment to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. These don't need to be big things. It could be something as simple as a warm bed or the chance to have breakfast. By making gratitude a daily habit, you shift your attention from what is lacking to what is already present. This creates a foundation of inner peace, setting you up to approach challenges with a calm, centered mind. Anticipating small challenges throughout the day prepares your mind to stay steady. In Stoicism, negative visualization is a powerful mental exercise. It's not about dwelling on worst-case scenarios, but briefly considering minor obstacles you may face: delayed meetings, frustrating emails, or traffic jams. This quick mental preparation strengthens your resilience, making these disruptions feel less overwhelming when they arise. You are less likely to be caught off guard, giving yourself the mental space to respond wisely rather than react impulsively. Checking in with yourself at midday helps you stay aligned with your values. The rush of responsibilities often makes it easy to drift off course without realizing it. Taking a brief pause during your day to reflect on your actions so far allows you to course correct if needed. Ask yourself, am I acting with patience? Am I staying true to what matters? This simple act of self-awareness keeps you grounded, preventing emotional clutter from piling up. When you slow down and breathe mindfully throughout your day, it becomes easier to handle stress with grace. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of being fully present, even in ordinary moments. Mindful breathing brings you back to the here and now, especially when your thoughts start to spiral. By pausing and taking deep, intentional breaths during stressful situations, you create a space between stimulus and response, giving yourself a chance to choose your reaction thoughtfully. As the day draws to a close, journaling serves as both a release and a tool for growth. Writing down your experiences allows you to review what went well, where you struggled, and what you can learn. The goal is not to judge yourself harshly, but to approach your reflections with kindness and curiosity. By examining your actions each night, you become more aware of patterns in your behavior, making it easier to improve over time. Visualizing the next day before you sleep sets your mind at ease. Instead of worrying about tomorrow's uncertainties, you can guide your thoughts toward intentional preparation. Consider the tasks, conversations, or challenges that might arise, and mentally rehearse how you want to approach them. This practice strengthens your ability to respond with wisdom, ensuring that when the morning comes, you are ready to act with purpose and clarity. Small, consistent habits create powerful momentum over time. The beauty of these rituals lies in their simplicity. They require no special tools or extraordinary effort, only intention and consistency. Over time, these practices begin to shape your mindset, making peace, patience, and focus your default responses to life's challenges. By grounding yourself in these daily rituals, you become less reactive and more reflective, able to navigate the ups and downs of life with a calm, steady presence. These rituals also help you manage emotions with greater ease. When practiced regularly, they train your mind to slow down in moments of frustration or anger. You become more aware of how emotions arise, allowing you to respond intentionally rather than being swept away by them. With each day, your capacity for self-control grows, and you find yourself less affected by external chaos. Rituals foster a deep connection between your actions and values. Instead of moving through life on autopilot, you begin to act with greater purpose. Every choice you make, whether small or large, becomes a reflection of your principles. This alignment creates a sense of inner harmony, where your thoughts, words, and actions move in unison. Practicing these rituals helps you build resilience for the long haul. Life is full of unexpected events, and having a steady mindset allows you to face them without losing your balance. The more you practice these habits, the stronger your mental foundation becomes, enabling you to remain composed even in the face of adversity. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine fosters an attitude of appreciation. You begin to notice the small joys in life, a kind gesture from a stranger, a conversation with a friend, or the warmth of the sun. This simple shift in perspective helps you cultivate contentment, making it easier to find peace in everyday moments. Daily reflection sharpens your awareness of patterns in your behavior. You start to recognize the habits that serve you and those that don't, giving you the insight needed to make meaningful changes. This process of continuous improvement ensures that you are always moving closer to becoming the person you want to be. Grounding yourself in mindful breathing brings a sense of calm, especially during stressful situations. With each breath, you reconnect with the present moment, letting go of worries about the past or future. This practice not only reduces anxiety, but also enhances your ability to focus on what truly matters. When you begin your day with reflection, you cultivate clarity and intention. You are no longer tossed around by external circumstances, but guided by an internal compass. This shift in mindset allows you to approach each task, interaction, and challenge with purpose and poise. Anticipating potential obstacles trains your mind to stay prepared without falling into negativity. It is not about expecting the worst, but about building mental toughness. With this practice, you become less vulnerable to frustration, able to face setbacks with a calm and composed attitude. Midday check-ins remind you to pause and reset. They create opportunities for small adjustments throughout the day, ensuring that you remain aligned with your values. These moments of reflection prevent stress from building up, making it easier to stay balanced. Journaling helps you process emotions and experiences, offering valuable insights into your growth. It serves as a mirror, reflecting your thoughts and actions back to you, helping you understand yourself on a deeper level. Over time, this practice becomes a powerful tool for personal development. Visualizing tomorrow encourages you to approach each day with a proactive mindset. You are no longer waiting for life to happen. You are preparing yourself to meet it with strength and clarity. This habit empowers you to act intentionally, reducing the chance of being overwhelmed by unexpected events. As these rituals become second nature, they transform your daily life. You begin to notice subtle changes, less stress, more patience, deeper connections with others. The cumulative effect of these small habits is profound, reshaping not only how you think, but how you experience the world. Your mindset becomes a source of strength, allowing you to handle challenges with grace. Even when life is unpredictable, you remain grounded, anchored by the habits you have cultivated. You learn to trust yourself, knowing that you can navigate any situation with wisdom and courage. Rituals like mindful breathing and gratitude foster emotional stability. They create space for you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively, helping you maintain inner peace even in turbulent moments. With each day, your emotional resilience grows, enabling you to stay centered. Through consistent practice, these rituals unlock new levels of clarity. You begin to see the bigger picture, gaining a deeper understanding of your purpose and priorities. This clarity guides your decisions, making it easier to stay focused on what truly matters. The beauty of these rituals lies in their accessibility. They don't require complex techniques or expensive resources, just intention and consistency. No matter where you are in life, you can begin today, taking small steps toward a better mindset. As your mindset transforms, so does your life. You find joy in the simple things, strength in difficult moments, and peace in the present. The changes may be subtle at first, but over time, they accumulate, creating a profound shift in how you experience the world. These daily rituals are not just habits, they are a way of life. They help you move through the world with grace, responding to challenges with wisdom, and living each day with purpose. And as they take root, they unlock a mindset that is calm, resilient, and deeply fulfilled. The rituals that shape your mindset provide a foundation, but resilience is what sustains you through life's hardest moments. Without resilience, even the best routines crumble under pressure. Resilience is not just a trait you are born with, it is built through intentional practice. It is the ability to face life's challenges head-on, recover from setbacks, and keep moving forward, no matter how many times you fall. Cultivating resilience gives you the strength to weather life's storms and the clarity to grow from every experience. Resilience begins with mastering your perspective. Life will always present difficulties, but how you view them makes all the difference. Some people crumble under stress, seeing obstacles as unfair burdens. Others thrive by viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. Shifting your mindset toward acceptance helps you see setbacks as temporary events, not permanent conditions. By embracing life as it unfolds, you waste no energy resisting what you cannot change. Emotional control is a cornerstone of resilience. You may not control what happens to you, but you control how you respond. When you allow emotions like anger or frustration to dictate your actions, you lose the clarity needed to move forward. Resilient people learn to acknowledge their emotions without being ruled by them. This balance, feeling without becoming overwhelmed, creates the mental space needed to respond with wisdom. Resilience also requires patience. Growth doesn't happen overnight. Some storms take longer to pass, and rushing through them only creates frustration. Patience teaches you to trust the process, knowing that every effort counts, even when progress is slow. With patience, you stop measuring success by immediate results and begin valuing persistence. You learn to endure discomfort, knowing it is a necessary part of becoming stronger. Consistent self-reflection strengthens your ability to adapt. When life throws unexpected challenges your way, reflecting on your thoughts and actions provides insight into what works and what doesn't. This process allows you to adjust your approach without feeling like a failure. Resilience is not about perfection, but about learning and adjusting as you go. With each reflection, you gain clarity, helping you navigate future challenges with greater ease. Practicing acceptance helps you let go of what's beyond your control. Often, suffering arises not from the event itself, but from your resistance to it. Resilience grows when you learn to release your grip on things you cannot change. This practice does not mean giving up. It means shifting your energy toward what you can influence. Acceptance makes space for peace, even when circumstances remain difficult. Resilience also thrives on simplicity. Complicated strategies crumble under stress, but simple habits endure. The more you simplify your life, eliminating distractions and focusing on essentials, the more mental energy you conserve. Resilient people understand that less is often more, channeling their efforts into what truly matters. Building resilience involves embracing discomfort. Avoiding hardship only weakens your ability to cope when difficulties arise. By practicing voluntary discomfort, whether through fasting, physical challenges, or temporary detachment from comforts, you strengthen your capacity to endure real hardships with grace. These practices train your mind to remain steady when life becomes unpredictable. Surrounding yourself with supportive people fuels resilience. Life's challenges feel lighter when shared with others. Cultivate relationships with those who uplift you, offering encouragement and perspective when you need it most. At the same time, resilience teaches you to set boundaries, knowing that your energy is precious. Not every relationship serves your growth, and learning to walk away from toxic connections is a form of strength. Resilient individuals take responsibility for their actions. When things go wrong, it's easy to shift blame, but accountability builds character. Owning your mistakes allows you to learn from them without shame. Resilience grows when you take control of your narrative, focusing not on what happened, but on what you can do next. This mindset keeps you moving forward, even after setbacks. A resilient mindset embraces uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and clinging to certainty creates unnecessary anxiety. Learning to live with the unknown opens you to new possibilities and reduces fear. You begin to see that not knowing the outcome doesn't mean the journey isn't worth taking. With practice, uncertainty becomes less of a threat and more of an adventure. Resilience involves gratitude for challenges. While it may sound counterintuitive, difficult moments offer the greatest opportunities for growth. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see struggles as teachers. Every obstacle you overcome strengthens your character, preparing you for future challenges. This shift in mindset transforms adversity into an essential part of your personal evolution. Setting realistic goals builds resilience by providing a sense of direction. Large goals can feel overwhelming, but breaking them into smaller, achievable steps creates momentum. Each small victory reinforces your ability to keep going, even when the journey feels long. This habit of setting and achieving small goals trains your mind to focus on progress rather than perfection. Resilient people cultivate flexibility. Life rarely unfolds as planned, and the ability to adapt is crucial. Flexibility allows you to pivot when circumstances change without losing sight of your values. This mindset keeps you grounded, enabling you to flow with life rather than fight against it. When you embrace flexibility, challenges become less daunting because you trust your ability to adapt. Resilience demands consistency. It's not about grand gestures, but about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Small, consistent actions build strength over time. Whether it's practicing gratitude, reflecting on your progress, or taking small steps toward your goals, consistency ensures that you continue growing no matter what obstacles arise. Self-compassion nurtures resilience. You will encounter setbacks, and there will be days when you fall short of your expectations. In these moments, kindness toward yourself becomes essential. Self-compassion allows you to view mistakes as part of the learning process rather than as failures. It encourages you to pick yourself up and try again, knowing that growth is not a linear path. Resilience is strengthened through perspective. When challenges arise, zooming out to see the bigger picture helps you stay grounded. Often, what feels overwhelming in the moment loses its intensity when viewed from a broader perspective. This ability to shift your focus allows you to approach difficulties with clarity and patience. Resilient individuals focus on what they can give rather than what they lack. Acts of service shift your attention away from personal struggles, reminding you that life is bigger than yourself. Helping others not only strengthens your community, but also reinforces your sense of purpose. When you give, you receive the gift of connection and fulfillment. Resilience involves practicing mindfulness. Staying present, especially in difficult moments, prevents your mind from spiraling into worry about the future or regret about the past. Mindfulness teaches you to anchor yourself in the here and now, where you have the power to act. This habit creates a sense of stability, even when circumstances feel uncertain. Developing resilience means learning to rest. Strength isn't built by constant effort alone. It also requires intentional rest. Taking time to recharge prevents burnout and restores your energy. Resilient people understand that rest is not a sign of weakness, but a necessary part of sustainable growth. With proper rest, you return to challenges with renewed strength. Resilient individuals celebrate progress, no matter how small. Acknowledging even minor victories reinforces your sense of achievement and motivates you to keep going. These celebrations are not about boasting, but about recognizing the effort you've invested. Each win, no matter how small, contributes to your overall growth. Building resilience also involves humor. Laughter lightens the weight of challenges and helps you keep things in perspective. Finding moments of humor, even in tough situations, releases tension and reminds you that not every difficulty is as serious as it seems. Humor serves as a powerful tool for staying emotionally balanced. Resilience grows through purpose. When you align your actions with a meaningful purpose, challenges become easier to endure. Purpose gives you a reason to keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult. It transforms hardships into stepping stones, helping you become the person you were meant to be. These practices intertwine, each one reinforcing the other. Together, they form a framework that supports you through life's uncertainties. Resilience is not a destination, but a way of being, something cultivated every day through intentional choices. And as you strengthen your resilience, you begin to realize that no challenge is insurmountable. Life's storms may rage, but with these practices, you remain unshaken, grounded in a mindset built to endure. Resilience provides the strength to endure life's challenges, but true inner peace comes from a deeper understanding of yourself and the world. Inner peace is not the absence of difficulties. It is the ability to stay grounded and calm amid them. It is built through intentional practice and anchored in timeless principles. These principles offer more than comfort. They transform the way you think, act, and respond to life's inevitable turbulence. Peace begins from within, and the Stoics knew that mastering certain foundational principles could unlock a sense of calm that endures beyond external circumstances. The first principle is learning to focus only on what is within your control. Many anxieties arise from trying to change what cannot be influenced, whether it's the opinions of others, past events, or random outcomes. Inner peace starts the moment you stop wrestling with things beyond your reach and instead direct your energy toward your actions, thoughts, and responses. This practice creates space for clarity and allows frustration to dissolve. The second principle revolves around accepting life's impermanence. Everything in life, from joyful moments to painful ones, is temporary. Trying to hold on too tightly to anything leads to suffering. Embracing impermanence gives you the ability to enjoy experiences fully without clinging to them. You learn to let things flow through your life, appreciating them for what they are, without fearing their end. This mindset creates a quiet freedom. The next essential principle is practicing moderation. Extremes in emotion or behavior disturb the balance that leads to peace. Too much indulgence leaves you restless, while excessive restraint can foster resentment. The Stoics believed in temperance, or moderation in all things, as the key to steady living. Moderation brings stability, allowing you to enjoy life without being enslaved by desires or overwhelmed by avoidance. Forgiveness, a deeply Stoic practice, is another pillar of inner peace. Holding on to anger or resentment keeps you chained to the past and clouds your mind with negativity. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful actions, but about releasing the emotional burden they place on you. By choosing to forgive, you free yourself from emotional turmoil and reclaim your peace of mind. Gratitude also plays a significant role. Many people spend their lives chasing more, believing that peace lies in future accomplishments or possessions. But gratitude teaches you that everything you need is already within reach. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance and helps you savor life as it is. When practiced consistently, gratitude becomes a source of ongoing contentment. The Stoics emphasized the importance of humility. Inner peace grows when you stop comparing yourself to others and accept your unique path. Humility is not self-deprecation, but a clear understanding of your strengths and limitations. It allows you to learn from mistakes without shame and grow without arrogance. Humility creates a sense of belonging without the need to prove yourself constantly. Another essential principle is practicing silence. In a noisy world, moments of quiet reflection allow you to reconnect with yourself. Silence helps you hear your own thoughts more clearly, free from outside influence. It provides a sanctuary for inner peace to flourish, creating room for insight and perspective. Through silence, you learn to separate yourself from the chaos around you. Compassion, both toward yourself and others, is a vital element of peace. Being kind to yourself allows you to accept your imperfections without judgment. Extending that kindness to others helps you build deeper, more meaningful relationships. Compassion replaces anger with understanding, making it easier to let go of grudges and cultivate patience. Another cornerstone of Stoic peace is voluntary detachment. Holding on too tightly to anything, whether material possessions, people, or outcomes, creates tension. Detachment allows you to appreciate things without becoming dependent on them for happiness. This practice teaches you that true peace comes not from ownership, but from appreciation without attachment. The Stoics taught the value of simplicity in all areas of life. Peace is often drowned out by complexity, too many tasks, possessions, or commitments. Simplifying your life, whether through decluttering your space or streamlining your priorities, makes room for peace. Simplicity brings clarity, allowing you to focus on what matters most without unnecessary distractions. Developing emotional awareness is another vital principle. Inner peace requires recognizing emotions as they arise without letting them control your actions. The Stoics encouraged observing emotions like a passerby, neither denying nor indulging them. With practice, emotional awareness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Presence, or being fully engaged in the moment, cultivates peace by pulling you away from regrets about the past or worries about the future. Peace lives in the present moment, where you have the power to act. Developing this habit allows you to experience life deeply and without unnecessary distraction. Presence anchors you in reality, freeing you from the burden of endless mental chatter. The Stoics emphasized living in harmony with nature, recognizing that you are part of a larger whole. Aligning your actions with nature means accepting life's seasons, both joyful and painful. When you align yourself with the natural flow of life, resisting less and embracing more, peace becomes a natural state. Learning to let go of expectations is another pathway to peace. The more rigidly you cling to how things should be, the more frustrated you become when life doesn't meet those expectations. By releasing expectations, you open yourself to experiencing life as it is, without the tension of unmet demands. This flexibility allows peace to grow naturally. The Stoics also taught the importance of purpose. Inner peace flourishes when you live in alignment with your values and goals. Purpose provides direction and meaning, guiding your actions and decisions. Even when challenges arise, having a sense of purpose keeps you grounded, ensuring that your peace is not easily shaken. Another essential principle is practicing acceptance of others. Not everyone will think or act the way you expect, and peace comes from letting people be as they are. Trying to control or change others leads to frustration, while acceptance fosters understanding. This mindset allows you to maintain your inner calm, even when others behave unexpectedly. The Stoics believed in the power of community. Peace is not just a personal pursuit. It grows when you connect meaningfully with others. Relationships based on mutual respect and care become sources of joy and stability. Surrounding yourself with people who share your values reinforces your sense of peace and belonging. Developing mental discipline plays a critical role in maintaining peace. Your thoughts can be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. Mental discipline involves training your mind to focus on productive thoughts and release harmful ones. With practice, this discipline creates a peaceful mental environment free from unnecessary noise. Stoic peace also requires practicing non-judgment. Many inner struggles stem from the habit of labeling experiences as good or bad. Non-judgment allows you to accept life as it unfolds without attaching unnecessary meaning. This creates space for a more peaceful relationship with yourself and the world. Another principle is perseverance. Peace is not a static state. It requires effort and maintenance. Perseverance ensures that you continue practicing these principles even when life becomes difficult. It is through consistent practice that peace becomes a lasting part of who you are, regardless of external circumstances. Each principle builds on the other, creating a harmonious way of living. Together, they form a framework for achieving inner peace, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a stable, enduring state. As these principles become part of your daily life, you experience a deep sense of calm that stays with you through all of life's seasons. The journey toward inner peace is not complete without intentional reflection. Stoic reflection is more than reviewing the past. It's about deepening self-awareness, gaining insight, and aligning your actions with your values. This quiet practice refines your thoughts and helps you navigate life's complexities with clarity. Reflection brings your attention back to what matters, allowing you to learn from experience and grow. It's in these moments of stillness that wisdom takes root. Through consistent reflection, you discover patterns, break free from distractions, and adjust your course, ensuring you continue to live with purpose and intention. Reflection helps you understand the reasons behind your actions. Many people move through life on autopilot, repeating the same patterns without realizing it. Stoic reflection invites you to pause and ask, why did I act this way? What motivated my choices? This process of honest inquiry shines a light on habits that no longer serve you, allowing space for intentional change. The practice also strengthens your ability to manage emotions. By reviewing your responses to challenges, you develop greater awareness of your emotional triggers. You begin to notice which situations make you feel anxious, angry, or frustrated, and over time, you learn to respond with greater calm. Reflection offers the clarity needed to break reactive cycles and cultivate inner stability. Stoic reflection fosters humility by encouraging you to confront your flaws without shame. It provides a space to acknowledge your mistakes, not as failures, but as opportunities to grow. With each reflection, you develop a more balanced view of yourself, recognizing both your strengths and areas for improvement. This balanced perspective nurtures confidence rooted in self-awareness, not perfection. The habit of reflection promotes forgiveness, both of yourself and others. When you reflect on difficult situations, you gain a deeper understanding of the emotions and intentions involved. This understanding softens judgments and makes it easier to let go of resentment. Over time, reflection helps you release grudges and make peace with the past, freeing you from emotional burdens that weigh you down. Reflection strengthens your decision-making skills. Reviewing your choices helps you identify patterns in your thinking, both helpful and harmful. You begin to see what leads to good outcomes and what doesn't. This insight empowers you to make better decisions in the future, refining your ability to act with wisdom and purpose. Daily reflection cultivates gratitude. Revisiting moments from your day allows you to appreciate small victories and unexpected joys. It brings your attention to things that might otherwise go unnoticed. Through reflection, you begin to see how even challenging experiences contain valuable lessons, fostering a mindset of gratitude for all aspects of life. The practice also deepens your relationships. When you reflect on your interactions with others, you become more aware of how your words and actions affect those around you. This awareness helps you communicate more thoughtfully and strengthens your connections. Over time, reflection transforms your relationships into sources of mutual respect and understanding. Reflection helps you stay aligned with your values. Life often pulls you in multiple directions, and it's easy to drift off course. Regular reflection allows you to recalibrate, ensuring your actions reflect what truly matters to you. This alignment between values and behavior creates inner harmony, reducing the conflict between who you are and who you strive to be. The habit of reflection also builds resilience. Reviewing difficult experiences helps you see how you've grown through challenges. You begin to recognize your strength and ability to persevere, which bolsters your confidence. Reflection shifts your focus from what went wrong to how you overcame it, reinforcing a mindset of growth and resilience. Through reflection, you learn to detach from outcomes. The Stoics believed that peace comes from focusing on actions, not results. Reflecting on your efforts, regardless of the outcome, teaches you to find satisfaction in the process itself. This detachment frees you from the anxiety that comes with constantly chasing success, allowing you to act with a sense of peace. Reflection encourages mindfulness by bringing your attention to the present moment. Reviewing your day helps you notice how often your thoughts wander to the past or future. With practice, reflection sharpens your ability to stay present, enhancing your experience of life as it unfolds. This habit fosters greater awareness and presence in each moment. The practice also nurtures patience. Reviewing your progress over time reveals the value of steady effort. You begin to see that meaningful change is not the result of sudden breakthroughs, but of consistent, small actions. This understanding fosters patience with yourself and others, allowing you to embrace the pace of your journey without frustration. Reflection helps you develop self-discipline. By examining moments when you acted impulsively or gave in to distractions, you gain insight into your habits. With this awareness, you can make more intentional choices and strengthen your discipline. Over time, reflection builds the mental clarity needed to stay focused on your goals. The habit encourages accountability. Reflecting on your actions prevents you from shifting blame onto others. You learn to take responsibility for your choices, which empowers you to make changes. This sense of accountability strengthens your integrity and fosters trust in your relationships. Stoic reflection promotes clarity in your goals. Reviewing your day helps you assess whether your actions are moving you closer to your objectives. It creates a space for you to refine your goals, ensuring they align with your values and aspirations. With each reflection, your path becomes clearer, guiding you toward meaningful achievements. The practice of reflection also cultivates compassion. When you review your interactions, you become more aware of the challenges others face. This awareness fosters empathy and helps you respond with kindness. Compassion deepens your connections and enriches your relationships, creating a sense of shared humanity. Reflection encourages simplicity by highlighting what truly matters. Reviewing your day helps you identify tasks, commitments, or habits that no longer serve your purpose. With this clarity, you can simplify your life, focusing only on what brings value and meaning. Simplicity creates space for peace and reduces the stress of unnecessary distractions. The practice also enhances creativity. Reflection offers a space for new ideas to surface. As you review your experiences, connections between seemingly unrelated thoughts begin to emerge. This process sparks creativity, providing fresh insights and solutions to challenges. Through reflection, you develop a greater appreciation for change. Reviewing your journey helps you see how far you've come and how much you've grown. It teaches you that change, though sometimes uncomfortable, is essential for growth. This understanding fosters acceptance of life's transitions, allowing you to navigate change with grace. The habit of reflection also strengthens mental flexibility. By examining your thoughts and actions, you become more open to new perspectives. This openness reduces rigidity and fosters adaptability, helping you thrive in uncertain situations. Reflection trains your mind to remain curious and receptive, even in challenging moments. Reflection nurtures a sense of purpose. Reviewing your actions helps you see how each day contributes to your larger goals. It reinforces your sense of direction and motivates you to continue moving forward. With each reflection, your purpose becomes clearer, guiding your actions with intention. Through reflection, you learn to appreciate progress over perfection. Reviewing your day reveals that growth is not linear. It involves setbacks and detours. This realization fosters self-compassion and reduces the pressure to be perfect. It encourages you to focus on progress, celebrating each step forward, no matter how small. The practice also fosters gratitude for challenges. Reflecting on difficult experiences helps you see how they've shaped your character. It shifts your focus from what went wrong to what you've learned, fostering a mindset of gratitude for the lessons hidden within hardships. Reflection enhances self-awareness. It creates a space for you to explore your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors without judgment. With this awareness, you can make intentional changes, aligning your actions with your values and goals. Over time, reflection deepens your understanding of yourself. The habit also strengthens emotional resilience. Reviewing your responses to challenges helps you develop greater control over your emotions. You learn to recognize emotional patterns and respond with greater awareness. This emotional stability fosters inner peace, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. Reflection promotes lifelong learning. Each day offers valuable lessons, and reviewing your experiences ensures you don't miss them. It fosters a mindset of curiosity and growth, encouraging you to approach life as a continuous journey of learning and discovery. Through reflection, you develop a deeper appreciation for life's simplicity. Reviewing your day helps you recognize the beauty in ordinary moments, a conversation, a walk, or a quiet meal. This appreciation fosters contentment and reduces the desire for constant stimulation or achievement. The habit also fosters humility. Reviewing your actions helps you see areas where you can improve without judgment or shame. This humility creates space for growth and strengthens your relationships, allowing you to learn from others with an open heart. Reflection encourages you to act with intention. Reviewing your day helps you assess whether your actions align with your values and goals. This awareness fosters intentional living, ensuring that each day contributes meaningfully to your journey. Through reflection, you cultivate peace with the past. Reviewing your experiences helps you make sense of them, releasing the need to dwell on regrets. This practice fosters acceptance, allowing you to let go of the past and focus on the present. The habit also strengthens your connection with others. Reflecting on your interactions helps you become more mindful of your words and actions. It fosters empathy, improving your ability to communicate with kindness and understanding. Reflection enhances your ability to stay present. Reviewing your day helps you recognize moments when your mind drifted away from the present. This awareness sharpens your focus, fostering greater presence in each moment. Through reflection, you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. This understanding fosters acceptance, compassion, and peace, guiding you toward a life of greater meaning and fulfillment. Reflection sharpens awareness and guides personal growth, but self-discipline is what ensures you act on that awareness. Without discipline, even the best intentions fall short. Building lasting self-discipline isn't about restricting joy. It's about aligning actions with values consistently. It gives you the strength to follow through, even when motivation fades. With discipline, every step forward becomes a deliberate choice rather than a fleeting impulse. It cultivates freedom by breaking the grip of distractions and habits that hinder progress. True self-discipline isn't rigid. It's a skill that balances focus and flexibility, allowing you to stay on track without becoming overwhelmed. The first step in developing self-discipline is clarifying your purpose. Without a clear sense of why, even the most determined effort can falter. When your actions align with meaningful goals, discipline becomes easier to maintain. Purpose gives every decision weight, making it less tempting to stray. Knowing what matters to you helps you push through discomfort and resist short-term temptations that stand in the way of long-term fulfillment. Discipline grows stronger when you embrace small victories. Many people quit because they expect instant results. However, success in anything, whether fitness, learning, or personal growth, depends on sustained effort over time. Celebrating small wins reinforces the behavior, creating momentum. Each small achievement becomes a building block for something larger, turning discipline into a habit rather than a chore. Structure and routines serve as invisible support systems for discipline. Instead of relying on willpower alone, routines automate your progress. When you create habits that align with your goals, decisions become easier. This removes the mental strain of constantly choosing between what you want to do and what you know you should do. A consistent routine frees your mind, making discipline feel less like an uphill battle and more like second nature. Learning to delay gratification is essential for building self-discipline. The immediate reward of distractions or indulgences can feel satisfying in the moment, but often derails long-term progress. Discipline involves developing patience, the ability to say no to now for the sake of something better later. With practice, this delayed gratification strengthens your focus and teaches you to value effort over ease. Self-discipline is also built through self-awareness. Recognizing your personal triggers and patterns helps you anticipate challenges before they arise. When you understand what causes you to procrastinate or lose focus, you can develop strategies to counteract those tendencies. This awareness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than falling into old habits. Embracing discomfort strengthens discipline over time. Growth happens outside the comfort zone, and discipline teaches you to move toward discomfort rather than away from it. Whether it's waking up early, practicing restraint, or following through on commitments, each act of discipline builds mental toughness. Over time, you become less dependent on external conditions and more confident in your ability to persevere. Accountability plays a crucial role in sustaining self-discipline. Sharing your goals with others creates a sense of responsibility. Knowing someone else is aware of your progress keeps you motivated, even when it's hard to stay on track. Accountability partners also offer support, encouragement, and honest feedback, helping you stay focused on what matters. Discipline requires adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans often crumble under unexpected challenges. Developing discipline means learning to adjust your actions without abandoning your goals. Flexibility allows you to stay on course, even when conditions change. This mindset ensures that temporary setbacks do not become permanent obstacles. Practicing intentional rest is an overlooked component of discipline. Constant effort without rest leads to burnout, making it harder to stay committed. Rest restores energy and sharpens focus, allowing you to return to your goals with renewed strength. Discipline is not about working endlessly, but about maintaining a sustainable rhythm of effort and recovery. Self-compassion strengthens discipline by preventing burnout. It's easy to be harsh on yourself when you slip up, but perfectionism can drain your motivation. Discipline thrives when paired with kindness, acknowledging your efforts and learning from setbacks without judgment. This balance ensures that you stay committed without being overwhelmed by self-criticism. Visualizing success reinforces discipline. Mentally rehearsing your goals makes them feel tangible and achievable. This practice helps you stay focused during difficult moments by reminding you of what you are working toward. Visualization also strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed, boosting confidence and persistence. Tracking progress builds momentum. When you measure your efforts, you create visible evidence of your growth. This reinforces your commitment and provides motivation to keep going. Progress tracking also highlights areas for improvement, giving you the opportunity to adjust your approach and stay aligned with your goals. The practice of setting clear boundaries supports discipline. Distractions and obligations often pull you away from what matters. Establishing boundaries protects your time and energy, allowing you to focus on meaningful activities. Boundaries create a framework for discipline, ensuring you remain consistent even when life becomes demanding. Minimalism enhances self-discipline by reducing mental clutter. The more you simplify your commitments, the easier it becomes to stay focused. Minimalism isn't just about having fewer things. It's about prioritizing what brings value and letting go of what doesn't. This clarity makes it easier to maintain discipline as your energy is directed toward what truly matters. Resisting comparison strengthens your commitment to discipline. It's tempting to measure your progress against others, but this can lead to discouragement or complacency. Discipline teaches you to stay focused on your path, recognizing that your journey is unique. Progress becomes personal, and the only competition is with who you were yesterday. Practicing gratitude for the process, not just the outcome, reinforces discipline. Often, people focus solely on the end result, missing the value of the effort itself. Gratitude shifts your attention to the growth that happens along the way. This mindset helps you stay engaged with the journey, making discipline feel more meaningful. Anticipating obstacles helps you prepare for moments of weakness. Discipline is easier to maintain when you have a plan for how to handle challenges. Whether it's scheduling breaks, setting reminders, or adjusting your environment, preparation reduces the temptation to give up. Planning ahead strengthens your ability to stay consistent, even when motivation wanes. Fostering self-discipline also involves mastering your environment. Surrounding yourself with supportive people and removing unnecessary distractions creates a space where discipline can thrive. Your environment shapes your behavior, and making intentional changes ensures that your surroundings support your goals rather than sabotage them. Mindfulness enhances self-discipline by sharpening your awareness of the present moment. When you are fully present, you make deliberate choices rather than reacting impulsively. Mindfulness teaches you to pause before acting, allowing you to align your actions with your intentions. This presence cultivates discipline, ensuring your behavior reflects your values. Developing self-discipline also involves letting go of excuses. It's easy to justify inaction, but discipline requires honesty. Recognizing when you are making excuses allows you to take responsibility for your choices. With each excuse you overcome, discipline becomes stronger and you build greater trust in yourself. Discipline teaches you to manage your energy wisely. Not every task requires the same level of effort, and learning to prioritize helps you avoid burnout. Discipline is about knowing when to push and when to step back, ensuring that your energy is spent where it matters most. This balance creates sustainable progress over time. Consistency builds discipline like nothing else. Even on days when you don't feel motivated, showing up reinforces the habit. Consistency creates a sense of identity. You become someone who follows through. This identity shift strengthens discipline, making it easier to stay committed in the future. Developing discipline requires embracing discomfort. Growth is rarely comfortable, and discipline teaches you to lean into the challenges that come with progress. Over time, discomfort becomes less intimidating, and you begin to welcome it as a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Discipline also strengthens your relationship with time. When you practice discipline, you learn to respect your time and use it intentionally. Each moment becomes an opportunity to align your actions with your values. This mindset fosters a deeper appreciation for time, reducing procrastination and increasing focus. The practice of journaling enhances self-discipline by creating a space for reflection. Writing down your goals, challenges, and progress provides clarity and accountability. Journaling helps you stay connected to your purpose, ensuring that your actions remain aligned with your intentions. Self-discipline involves embracing simplicity. Complex plans and unrealistic expectations often lead to frustration. Simplicity makes it easier to stay consistent by focusing on small, manageable steps. This approach creates sustainable progress, allowing discipline to grow naturally over time. Discipline also fosters inner freedom. While it may seem restrictive at first, discipline ultimately creates more freedom by eliminating the chaos of inconsistency. When you follow through on your commitments, you build trust in yourself and experience the freedom that comes from knowing you can rely on your actions. Developing lasting discipline teaches you to value effort over ease. The satisfaction that comes from hard work far outweighs the fleeting pleasure of shortcuts. Discipline reminds you that the journey itself is valuable, and each step forward strengthens your character. The process of building discipline transforms your mindset. You begin to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. This shift in perspective helps you stay motivated, knowing that each difficulty you overcome brings you closer to your goals. Discipline also cultivates resilience. The more you practice staying committed, the stronger your ability to handle setbacks becomes. Resilience and discipline go hand in hand, ensuring that you stay on course even when life throws unexpected challenges your way. Developing discipline requires patience. Progress takes time, and discipline teaches you to appreciate the journey. With patience, you learn to stay focused on long-term goals without being discouraged by slow progress. Discipline gives you the strength to follow through on your goals, but true mastery of life comes from living in alignment with core virtues. In Stoicism, the four cardinal virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, serve as guiding principles that shape how you think, act, and relate to others. These virtues are not ideals to admire from a distance. They are meant to be lived, embodied in your daily actions. Each virtue contributes to a well-rounded, meaningful life, ensuring you remain grounded even in the face of challenges. When practiced together, these virtues create harmony between your mind, emotions, and decisions, allowing you to act with clarity and purpose. Wisdom begins with the ability to think clearly. It is the practice of understanding not only what is true, but what is useful. Developing wisdom requires questioning assumptions, staying curious, and being willing to learn from every situation. It involves recognizing that there are many things you do not know and staying open to new perspectives. Wisdom guides you toward better decisions, not by eliminating uncertainty, but by helping you make peace with it. This virtue also teaches discernment, the ability to separate what matters from what doesn't. Life is full of distractions, and without discernment, it's easy to get lost in trivial pursuits. Wisdom helps you focus on what adds value to your life and let go of what drains your energy. It aligns your actions with your long-term goals, ensuring that each step you take moves you in the right direction. Courage gives you the strength to act, even when fear is present. It is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it. Life will always present challenges, and without courage, even the most carefully laid plans remain unfulfilled. Courage teaches you to take risks with intention, understanding that growth requires stepping into the unknown. It pushes you beyond your comfort zone, expanding your potential with each brave act. Courage also helps you confront difficult truths about yourself, others, and the world. It takes bravery to acknowledge your mistakes and grow from them, just as it takes courage to stand by your principles, even when it is unpopular or uncomfortable. This virtue builds resilience, giving you the confidence to face setbacks with determination and rise each time you fall. Justice goes beyond fairness. It is about treating others with the dignity and respect they deserve. It asks you to see beyond your own needs and consider the well-being of others. Practicing justice means acting with integrity, ensuring that your actions align with your values, regardless of convenience. It requires honesty, both with yourself and those around you, fostering trust and deeper connections. This virtue also teaches the importance of balance in relationships. Justice encourages you to give without expecting anything in return, knowing that relationships thrive on mutual respect, not obligation. It allows you to forgive mistakes without holding grudges, creating space for understanding and reconciliation. Justice reminds you that how you treat others is a reflection of who you are, guiding you toward actions that uplift both yourself and those around you. Temperance is the practice of moderation, knowing when enough is enough. It applies not only to physical indulgences, but also to emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Practicing temperance means finding balance in all areas of life, avoiding extremes that create unnecessary stress. It teaches you to appreciate things without becoming dependent on them, creating freedom from both excess and deprivation. Temperance also strengthens self-control. It reminds you that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. This virtue empowers you to pause before acting, ensuring your choices align with your values and long-term goals. By practicing temperance, you learn to live intentionally, savoring life's pleasures without becoming enslaved by them. These four virtues are interconnected, each reinforcing the other. Wisdom helps you recognize when courage, justice, or temperance is needed. Courage gives you the strength to act on wisdom's insights, even when the path is difficult. Justice ensures that your actions benefit not only yourself, but others as well, fostering harmony in your relationships. Temperance provides the balance needed to sustain these efforts, preventing burnout and excess. Living by these virtues requires practice and reflection. It is not enough to understand them intellectually. They must be woven into the fabric of your daily life. Each decision, conversation, and challenge becomes an opportunity to embody these principles, refining your character with every choice you make. The practice of wisdom encourages humility. It teaches you that true knowledge is not about knowing everything, but about recognizing how much there is to learn. This humility keeps you grounded, preventing arrogance from clouding your judgment. It also makes you more open to learning from others, enriching your understanding and broadening your perspective. Courage nurtures authenticity. When you act with courage, you express yourself honestly, without fear of judgment. This authenticity strengthens your relationships, creating deeper connections based on trust and vulnerability. It also allows you to pursue your passions wholeheartedly, free from the need for approval. Justice cultivates empathy. By considering the needs of others, you develop a deeper understanding of their experiences. This empathy fosters compassion, making it easier to forgive mistakes and resolve conflicts. Practicing justice in your relationships creates a sense of belonging, where everyone feels valued and respected. Temperance enhances mindfulness. It teaches you to be present, savoring each moment without rushing toward the next. This presence allows you to engage fully with life, appreciating its beauty and complexity. It also reduces stress, as you learn to let go of the need to control everything and focus on what is within your power. Together, these virtues create a blueprint for living with purpose and integrity. They guide your actions, ensuring that you remain true to your values, even when life becomes difficult. With each decision, you strengthen your character, becoming someone who can navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Practicing these virtues also builds resilience. When you live by your values, setbacks become easier to endure. You know that your worth is not defined by external circumstances, but by how you respond to them. This resilience allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity for growth. These virtues also foster inner peace. When your actions align with your values, there is no internal conflict to disturb your mind. You become someone who acts with clarity and purpose, free from the turmoil of regret or indecision. This peace radiates outward, positively impacting your relationships and environment. Living by these principles transforms your mindset, helping you see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Wisdom helps you learn from mistakes. Courage pushes you to grow. Justice strengthens your relationships, and temperance keeps you balanced. Together, they create a life of meaning, where each moment is an opportunity to embody your values. As you practice these virtues, they become second nature. You no longer have to think about acting with wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance. They become part of who you are. This integration creates a sense of harmony between your thoughts, actions, and emotions, allowing you to move through life with ease. The beauty of these virtues is that they are accessible to everyone, regardless of circumstances. You don't need wealth, status, or special skills to live by them, just a commitment to grow, With each choice you make, you have the opportunity to practice these principles, refining your character and deepening your sense of purpose. These virtues also create a sense of freedom. When you act with integrity, there is no need for pretense or manipulation. You become someone who lives authentically, free from the fear of judgment or failure. This freedom allows you to pursue your goals wholeheartedly, knowing that your actions are aligned with your values. Over time, living by these virtues transforms not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Your actions inspire others to act with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, creating a ripple effect that spreads far beyond yourself. This impact reinforces your sense of purpose, motivating you to continue practicing these principles. In practicing these virtues, you create a life that is meaningful, balanced, and fulfilling. Each day becomes an opportunity to grow, connect, and contribute, enriching both yourself and the world around you. Through wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, you become someone who not only navigates life's challenges with grace, but also inspires others to do the same. Living in alignment with the core virtues shapes your character, but mindfulness ensures that you remain present in every moment. Mindfulness, as the Stoics saw it, is not just about being aware of your surroundings. It's about staying conscious of your thoughts, actions, and emotions as they unfold. This awareness helps you avoid being swept away by distractions or overwhelmed by stress. It grounds you in the here and now, where true peace and clarity reside. Through consistent practice, mindfulness becomes a lens through which you engage with the world, fostering intentionality and resilience. Mindfulness begins with the awareness of your thoughts. The Stoics believed that the mind constantly generates stories, some helpful, others harmful. Mindfulness teaches you to step back from these narratives and observe them without judgment. When you become aware of the thoughts that shape your emotions, you gain the power to choose which ones to engage with and which to release. This practice also extends to your emotional state. Emotions, if left unchecked, can cloud your judgment and drive impulsive actions. Mindfulness allows you to experience emotions fully without becoming controlled by them. You learn to feel anger, sadness, or joy without identifying with these feelings, creating a space where reason can guide your responses. Stoic mindfulness emphasizes the importance of observing your surroundings with intention. It encourages you to notice the details in everyday moments, fostering a deeper connection to the present. When you become mindful of your environment, even the simplest experiences, a breeze on your skin, the scent of morning coffee, become sources of joy. This attentiveness enriches your life by reminding you that beauty often resides in the ordinary. Mindfulness helps you develop patience, especially during moments of frustration. When delays or setbacks arise, your initial impulse might be to react with irritation. Mindfulness slows this reaction, giving you time to breathe and respond thoughtfully. With practice, you begin to see such moments not as disruptions, but as opportunities to cultivate calm and resilience. This practice also encourages you to observe the flow of time without attachment. Many people become anxious about the future or regretful about the past, missing out on the present moment. Mindfulness shifts your focus to the now, the only time where you can act. It teaches you to appreciate each moment for what it is, without needing it to be something else. Stoic mindfulness involves intentional pauses throughout the day. These pauses create opportunities to reflect on your thoughts and actions, ensuring they align with your values. By checking in with yourself regularly, you catch unhelpful habits before they take root. These brief moments of awareness keep you grounded, preventing your mind from drifting into distraction. Practicing mindful breathing anchors you in the present. The breath is always with you, a steady rhythm that brings you back to yourself. When anxiety or stress rises, focusing on your breath provides an instant sense of calm. It reminds you that even in the midst of chaos, you can find stability within. Mindfulness strengthens your ability to listen, both to yourself and others. In conversations, it encourages you to be fully present, giving your attention without rushing to respond. This creates deeper connections and reduces misunderstandings. Listening mindfully also helps you hear your inner voice more clearly, guiding your actions with authenticity. This practice fosters humility by reminding you of life's impermanence. When you are mindful, you realize that everything, joy, pain, success, failure, comes and goes. This awareness softens your attachment to outcomes, allowing you to act with intention without clinging to results. Mindfulness teaches you to embrace life as it unfolds, without the need to control every detail. Through mindfulness, you become more aware of your habits. You start noticing patterns in your behavior, both positive and negative, that might otherwise go unnoticed. This awareness empowers you to make conscious choices, reinforcing habits that serve you and letting go of those that don't. Over time, your actions align more closely with your values. Mindfulness also enhances gratitude. When you are fully present, you appreciate the small joys that each day offers. The taste of a meal, the warmth of a conversation, the quiet of the night, all become moments to be cherished. Gratitude born from mindfulness deepens your connection to life, creating a sense of contentment that is independent of external circumstances. Practicing mindfulness helps you manage stress by teaching you to separate yourself from external events. The Stoics believed that it is not the event, but your perception of it that causes distress. Mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts and reactions, giving you the power to change how you perceive challenges. This shift reduces stress and fosters inner calm. This practice also encourages simplicity. Mindfulness helps you identify what truly matters, reducing the clutter of unnecessary thoughts, actions, and commitments. As you simplify your life, you make room for what brings meaning and joy. Simplicity creates clarity, making it easier to focus on what is important. Mindfulness promotes self-compassion by allowing you to approach your thoughts and actions with kindness. When you notice yourself slipping into negative patterns, mindfulness offers a gentle reminder to pause and adjust. This self-compassion makes it easier to stay committed to personal growth without becoming discouraged by setbacks. Through mindfulness, you cultivate the ability to let go. Many struggles arise from holding on to things, whether past mistakes, fears, or expectations, that no longer serve you. Mindfulness teaches you to release these burdens, creating space for peace and renewal. Letting go becomes not an act of defeat, but a gift of freedom. Mindfulness strengthens your relationship with time. Instead of rushing through moments or anxiously waiting for the future, you begin to live fully in each experience. This presence enhances your sense of time, making each moment feel richer and more meaningful. This practice also enhances creativity. When your mind is free from distractions, new ideas and insights naturally arise. Mindfulness creates space for inspiration to flourish, allowing you to see solutions and opportunities that were previously hidden. Mindfulness nurtures resilience by helping you stay grounded during difficult times. When challenges arise, mindfulness keeps you centered, preventing emotions from overwhelming your thoughts. It allows you to face difficulties with clarity and composure, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. This practice fosters empathy by deepening your understanding of others. When you are fully present, you become more attuned to the emotions and needs of those around you. This awareness strengthens your connections and fosters compassion, making it easier to support others with kindness. Through mindfulness, you develop the habit of reflecting on your day with intention. Each evening becomes an opportunity to review your thoughts and actions, reinforcing what worked and adjusting what didn't. This reflection sharpens your awareness, ensuring that you continue to grow with each day. Mindfulness helps you stay consistent in your actions. It teaches you to focus on the present task without being distracted by future worries or past regrets. This consistency builds momentum, making it easier to stay aligned with your goals. This practice also reduces reactivity. Mindfulness creates a pause between stimulus and response, giving you the space to choose how to act. This reduces impulsive reactions and fosters thoughtful responses, helping you navigate life with greater intentionality. Through mindfulness, you cultivate patience. It teaches you to trust the process, knowing that growth takes time. This patience allows you to stay committed, even when progress feels slow, fostering resilience and determination. Mindfulness enriches your experience of life by helping you engage fully with each moment. It transforms ordinary activities, walking, eating, working, into opportunities for presence and connection. This engagement deepens your appreciation for life, creating a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond achievements or possessions. Practicing mindfulness encourages acceptance. It teaches you to embrace life as it is, without resistance or judgment. This acceptance fosters peace, reducing the inner conflict that arises from wanting things to be different. Through mindfulness, you develop the ability to forgive. It helps you release resentment by shifting your focus from the past to the present. This forgiveness lightens emotional burdens and creates space for healing. Mindfulness sharpens your focus, making it easier to stay engaged with your goals. It reduces distractions, allowing you to direct your energy toward what matters most. This focus strengthens your discipline and enhances your ability to achieve meaningful outcomes. This practice fosters gratitude for challenges. Mindfulness teaches you to see difficulties as opportunities for growth. Each challenge becomes a chance to learn, helping you approach obstacles with curiosity rather than frustration. Through mindfulness, you develop a deeper connection to yourself. It encourages you to listen to your inner voice and align your actions with your values. This connection fosters authenticity, guiding you toward a life that feels true to who you are. Mindfulness teaches you to appreciate simplicity. It helps you see the beauty in the ordinary and find joy in moments of quiet. This appreciation reduces the need for constant stimulation, fostering contentment with what you have. Practicing mindfulness nurtures peace by creating space between your thoughts and actions. This space allows you to act with intention rather than impulse, fostering clarity and calm. Peace becomes not just an outcome, but a way of being. Mindfulness brings clarity and calm to everyday life, but managing stress and anxiety requires practical tools. The Stoics understood that challenges are inevitable, yet peace remains possible through deliberate exercises. These simple practices, rooted in ancient wisdom, offer ways to address stress and anxiety without ignoring or suppressing them. Rather than avoiding discomfort, these exercises teach you how to confront it with grace, helping you regain control over your mind and emotions. They serve as a reminder that anxiety doesn't need to dominate your life. It can become an opportunity to cultivate resilience and inner strength. One exercise that reduces stress is grounding yourself in the present through conscious observation. Stress often arises from overthinking, whether worrying about the future or replaying past events. Shifting your focus to what you can see, hear, or feel in the moment calms your mind. This practice centers you, pulling your attention away from intrusive thoughts and anchoring it in reality. Intentional breathing is another tool for managing anxiety. Slow, deep breaths activate your body's relaxation response, counteracting the tension that stress brings. This practice encourages you to reconnect with your breath throughout the day, especially during anxious moments. Each breath becomes a way to regain control, reminding you that calm is always within reach. Practicing voluntary discomfort prepares your mind to handle unexpected stress. By intentionally embracing small challenges, like taking cold showers or skipping a convenience, you train your mind to stay steady when life becomes difficult. These experiences build mental toughness, making real-world challenges less overwhelming. Journaling offers an outlet for anxious thoughts. Writing down what troubles you creates a sense of distance from those thoughts, giving you space to analyze them more objectively. It allows you to recognize patterns, identify triggers, and reflect on solutions. This practice transforms writing into a tool for emotional clarity, reducing the grip of anxiety. Negative visualization helps you prepare emotionally for challenges. Instead of fearing the worst, this exercise invites you to briefly consider potential difficulties. The goal is not pessimism, but preparedness. Facing possible outcomes in your mind reduces their emotional impact if they occur. This practice shifts anxiety into thoughtful planning, allowing you to approach life's uncertainties with confidence. A gratitude exercise redirects your focus from stress to appreciation. Stress narrows your attention to what's wrong, but gratitude broadens your perspective. By listing things you're grateful for each day, you train your mind to notice the good, even in difficult moments. This practice fosters contentment and helps balance anxious thoughts. Setting clear boundaries reduces stress by protecting your time and energy. Overcommitting spreads your attention thin, leaving little room for rest or reflection. Learning to say no when necessary creates space for what matters most. This boundary setting builds self-respect, ensuring that you prioritize your well-being over unnecessary obligations. Practicing detachment helps you release unnecessary burdens. Stress often arises from clinging too tightly to outcomes or situations. Detachment doesn't mean indifference, but rather accepting that some things are beyond your control. This mindset allows you to engage fully with life without becoming overwhelmed by it. Stoic reflection helps you process stress more effectively. By reviewing your day with kindness, you learn from your experiences without self-criticism. This reflective practice offers insight into what worked well and what didn't, encouraging continuous growth. Reflection reduces mental clutter, bringing clarity to anxious thoughts. A regular routine provides structure, creating predictability in your day. Stress thrives in chaos, but a consistent routine fosters stability. Following daily habits, like waking up at the same time or practicing morning reflection, reduces decision fatigue and helps you start each day with intention, keeping stress at bay. Embracing impermanence shifts your relationship with stress. Recognizing that all experiences, including stressful ones, are temporary helps you stay calm amid difficulty. This understanding fosters patience, allowing you to ride the waves of anxiety without resistance. Each stressful moment becomes a passing cloud rather than a permanent storm. Focusing on what you can control eases anxiety. Much of what causes stress lies outside your influence. Others' opinions, unpredictable events, or distant outcomes. By redirecting your energy toward actions you can take, you reclaim your sense of agency. This practice empowers you to navigate challenges with purpose, freeing you from the weight of helplessness. Using visualization techniques fosters mental clarity. Visualizing how you want to approach a task or situation strengthens your ability to remain composed. This mental rehearsal reduces anxiety by building familiarity with what lies ahead. Visualization transforms potential stress into preparation, boosting your confidence. Engaging in mindful movement reduces physical tension caused by stress. Activities like walking or stretching help release stored tension from your body. Moving mindfully reconnects you with your breath and body, reminding you to slow down and listen to your needs. These moments of movement become small acts of self-care. Acts of kindness offer relief from internal stress by shifting your focus outward. Helping others creates a sense of connection and purpose, providing a break from self-focused anxiety. These acts, no matter how small, remind you that life extends beyond your immediate concerns. Kindness becomes a way to reset your perspective. Creating space for rest allows your mind to recover. Stress often pushes you to stay in constant motion, but rest is essential for long-term well-being. Intentional breaks throughout your day restore mental clarity, ensuring that stress doesn't accumulate. Rest becomes not an escape, but a necessary rhythm for balance. Engaging with nature reduces stress by grounding you in the present. Time spent outdoors calms your nervous system, offering a break from the mental noise of daily life. Nature's simplicity reminds you of life's natural rhythms, fostering a sense of peace. Whether through a walk or quiet reflection, these moments in nature provide renewal. Developing self-compassion reduces anxiety by softening self-criticism. Stress often arises from unrealistic expectations you place on yourself. Self-compassion teaches you to treat yourself with kindness, recognizing that mistakes and struggles are part of being human. This practice builds emotional resilience, allowing you to navigate stress with grace. Focusing on one task at a time prevents overwhelm. Multitasking scatters your attention, increasing stress and reducing efficiency. Mindfully completing one task before moving to the next simplifies your workflow and reduces mental strain. This focused approach enhances both productivity and peace of mind. Practicing acceptance eases the pressure to control everything. Stress grows when you resist what is happening, wishing it were different. Acceptance shifts your mindset from resistance to engagement, helping you respond thoughtfully. This practice transforms challenges into opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to avoid. Establishing mindful rituals creates moments of calm throughout your day. Whether it's enjoying tea, journaling, or practicing deep breathing, these rituals become anchors of peace. They offer a break from stress, grounding you in the present and restoring balance. Each ritual becomes a small investment in your well-being. Seeking social support reduces stress by fostering connection. Talking through challenges with trusted friends or mentors lightens emotional burdens. These conversations offer perspective, reminding you that you are not alone. Connection provides emotional nourishment, strengthening your ability to face stress with courage. Using humor offers an unexpected way to relieve stress. Laughter shifts your focus away from worries, creating a sense of ease. It reminds you that not every challenge needs to be taken seriously. Humor fosters resilience by helping you stay lighthearted, even in difficult moments. Fostering gratitude toward challenges reframes stress. When you view obstacles as opportunities for growth, anxiety loses its grip. Gratitude shifts your mindset from frustration to curiosity, helping you embrace life's lessons. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone toward greater wisdom. These Stoic exercises do not eliminate stress. They transform your relationship with it. By engaging with these practices consistently, you cultivate a mindset that thrives under pressure. Stress becomes not an enemy to fight, but a signal to pause, reflect, and adjust. With these tools, you gain the strength to navigate life's challenges calmly and confidently. Managing stress and anxiety with practical exercises builds resilience, but to truly thrive, you need a mindset that embraces growth. A growth mindset, guided by Stoic wisdom, helps you see every challenge as an opportunity for improvement rather than a setback. It shifts your focus from fixed limitations to endless possibilities. This mindset fuels progress by encouraging you to seek learning, welcome discomfort, and persevere through difficulty. Developing a growth mindset ensures that no experience, whether success or failure, is ever wasted. It transforms life into a continuous journey of self-improvement, where every moment holds the potential to shape you into someone stronger and wiser. A key part of developing this mindset is embracing obstacles. Instead of avoiding difficulties, Stoic wisdom teaches that challenges are teachers in disguise. Growth happens when you face these obstacles head-on, knowing that each struggle refines your character. You begin to see adversity as part of the process, not as a reason to quit. This perspective turns roadblocks into stepping stones, helping you navigate challenges with confidence. The practice of self-reflection nurtures a growth mindset by encouraging honest evaluation. Reflection helps you learn from mistakes and uncover patterns that may hold you back. It's not about harsh self-criticism, but about recognizing areas for growth without judgment. Each reflection session becomes an opportunity to course correct, ensuring your actions align with the person you aspire to be. Adopting the mindset of progress over perfection creates freedom from unnecessary pressure. Stoicism teaches that the journey is more important than the destination. Growth is a gradual process, and every small step counts. When you let go of the need to be perfect, you open yourself to learning from each experience, even the imperfect ones. This shift allows you to stay motivated, knowing that every effort moves you forward. Developing curiosity is essential for fostering a growth mindset. Curiosity transforms setbacks into lessons, helping you explore what went wrong and how you can improve. It pushes you to ask questions and seek new perspectives, expanding your understanding. With curiosity, you stop fearing failure and start viewing it as part of the learning process. Patience plays a vital role in maintaining a growth mindset. Growth takes time, and impatience only leads to frustration. Stoic wisdom encourages you to trust the process, knowing that meaningful progress happens incrementally. Patience teaches you to value persistence, helping you stay focused even when results are not immediate. This mindset ensures you remain committed through the ups and downs of the journey. Accepting failure as a natural part of growth helps you move forward with resilience. The Stoics believed that failure is not a final verdict, but a moment of learning. When you embrace failure with curiosity and openness, it becomes a stepping stone rather than a setback. Each failure teaches you something new, refining your approach and strengthening your determination. The practice of detaching from outcomes strengthens your ability to grow. Growth often requires taking risks, and when you become too attached to specific results, anxiety follows. Stoicism teaches you to focus on your actions rather than obsessing over outcomes. This detachment brings peace, allowing you to act with clarity and purpose regardless of how things unfold. Gratitude for progress, no matter how small, fuels a growth mindset. Recognizing your efforts and acknowledging each step forward builds momentum. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have achieved, creating a sense of fulfillment. This practice keeps you motivated, reminding you that growth is already happening, even if it's not yet visible. Stoic wisdom emphasizes the value of humility in growth. Growth requires recognizing that you don't know everything and that there is always more to learn. Humility opens the door to feedback and new insights, helping you grow without arrogance. It keeps you grounded, ensuring that your desire for growth remains genuine and aligned with your values. Courage is essential for cultivating a growth mindset. Stepping into the unknown, trying new things, and risking failure all require bravery. Stoic courage teaches you to act despite fear, knowing that every attempt brings you closer to growth. This courage strengthens your resolve, empowering you to explore opportunities you might otherwise avoid. Developing self-discipline reinforces a growth mindset by keeping you on track. Growth is not the result of occasional effort, but of consistent action. Discipline ensures that you continue to show up, even when motivation fades. It transforms habits into progress, making growth a natural part of your routine. Building resilience is central to a growth mindset. The ability to recover from setbacks without losing momentum strengthens your belief in your ability to improve. Stoic resilience teaches you to see difficulties not as deterrents, but as part of the process. With each challenge you overcome, your confidence in your capacity to grow deepens. Seeking feedback helps you refine your growth process. Feedback offers valuable insights into areas where you can improve. Stoic humility encourages you to view feedback not as criticism, but as an opportunity to grow. When you welcome feedback with openness, it becomes a powerful tool for self-improvement. The practice of gratitude for challenges enhances your growth mindset. Challenges offer experiences that push you beyond your limits, fostering growth. Gratitude shifts your focus from frustration to opportunity, helping you appreciate the lessons embedded in every obstacle. This mindset ensures that you never view difficulties as wasted experiences. Letting go of comparisons strengthens your focus on personal growth. Comparing yourself to others often leads to discouragement or complacency. Stoic wisdom teaches you to focus on your own progress, recognizing that everyone's journey is unique. This shift allows you to measure growth by your standards, keeping you motivated and centered. Living in alignment with your values fosters authentic growth. When your actions reflect your beliefs, growth becomes meaningful. Stoic wisdom encourages you to define your values clearly and use them as a compass for your decisions. This alignment ensures that your growth is not just outward success, but a reflection of your inner principles. Mindfulness strengthens a growth mindset by keeping you present in the process. Growth happens moment by moment, and mindfulness helps you engage fully with each step. It prevents your mind from wandering to future worries or past regrets, keeping your focus on what you can do now. This practice nurtures patience and persistence, ensuring steady progress. Embracing change with openness accelerates growth. Life is full of transitions, and resisting them only creates stress. Stoic wisdom teaches you to welcome change as part of the journey. Each change offers a new opportunity to learn and grow, helping you stay adaptable and curious. The practice of visualization strengthens your growth mindset by helping you envision success. Visualizing yourself overcoming challenges and reaching your goals boosts confidence. It reinforces your belief in your ability to grow, motivating you to take action. Visualization transforms distant dreams into achievable steps. Setting realistic goals anchors your growth process. Unrealistic expectations often lead to frustration, but achievable goals create a sense of progress. Stoic wisdom teaches you to aim high while remaining grounded in reality. Each goal you accomplish reinforces your belief in your ability to grow. The habit of reflection refines your growth mindset by providing clarity. Regularly reviewing your progress helps you identify what works and what needs adjustment. Reflection ensures that you stay on course, making intentional changes as needed. This habit transforms growth from a vague concept into a deliberate practice. Fostering gratitude for your strengths builds confidence. Acknowledging what you do well reminds you that you have the tools to grow. Gratitude shifts your focus from limitations to possibilities, creating a foundation of self-belief. This mindset encourages you to use your strengths as stepping stones toward further growth. Developing empathy enriches your growth mindset by expanding your perspective. Understanding others' experiences helps you learn from their insights and challenges. Empathy fosters connection, creating a collaborative environment where growth is shared. It transforms personal growth into a collective journey. Practicing self-compassion sustains your growth mindset during difficult times. Growth involves mistakes and setbacks, and self-compassion offers the kindness needed to keep going. It reminds you that struggles are part of the process, encouraging you to persevere without self-judgment. Engaging in lifelong learning deepens your growth mindset. Stoic wisdom teaches that knowledge is limitless, and there is always more to discover. Each new skill or insight becomes a building block for personal growth. Lifelong learning keeps you curious and engaged, ensuring that your growth journey never stalls. A growth mindset propels you toward continuous improvement, but gratitude grounds you in the richness of the present moment. Gratitude in Stoicism is not simply about saying thank you. It is about recognizing the value in every experience, whether joyful or difficult. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present, cultivating contentment and clarity. When you practice gratitude intentionally, life becomes less about chasing external achievements and more about appreciating the gifts within reach. These practices help reframe challenges as opportunities for growth, infusing each day with meaning and fulfillment. Gratitude, when woven into daily life, becomes a tool to elevate not just your mood, but your entire perspective. The first practice involves expressing gratitude for life's simplest moments. Stoicism teaches that peace is found not in grand achievements, but in everyday experiences. A conversation with a friend, the sound of rain, or the warmth of morning sunlight. This practice shifts your focus from what's missing to what is already here. The more you acknowledge these small joys, the more abundant life begins to feel. Gratitude deepens when extended toward challenges. Stoicism encourages you to see difficulties not as burdens, but as teachers. Each setback contains a lesson, and each hardship shapes your character. Expressing gratitude for these experiences helps you move through them with greater ease. This practice builds resilience as it transforms obstacles into meaningful parts of your journey. Another essential practice is keeping a daily gratitude journal. Writing down what you are grateful for each day sharpens your awareness. The act of reflection allows you to revisit moments you may have overlooked, amplifying their significance. Over time, this habit rewires your mind to notice blessings even amid stress, reinforcing a sense of abundance. Expressing gratitude toward others strengthens your relationships. Stoicism teaches that connections with others are among life's greatest gifts. Acknowledging the kindness, support, and efforts of those around you deepens these connections. Simple words of thanks create ripples of positivity, fostering mutual respect and goodwill in your interactions. Practicing gratitude also nurtures humility. Recognizing the role others play in your successes keeps you grounded. It reminds you that no achievement is purely your own. Support, guidance, and opportunity often shape your journey. This understanding encourages a humble attitude, fostering both appreciation and empathy toward others. Gratitude for the present moment cultivates inner peace. Stoicism emphasizes that life unfolds in the now, and gratitude anchors you in this truth. Focusing on the present reduces anxiety about the future and regret over the past. Each moment, when appreciated fully, becomes a source of joy and contentment. Gratitude also plays a role in shaping perspective. It helps you reframe experiences, finding value even in disappointment. When plans don't unfold as expected, gratitude shifts your attention to what you learned or gained along the way. This shift creates emotional flexibility, helping you adapt with grace to changing circumstances. This practice supports emotional balance by softening the grip of negative thoughts. Gratitude acts as a counterweight, reminding you of life's good moments when stress and anxiety rise. It provides emotional stability, reducing the tendency to dwell on difficulties. With gratitude, even the toughest days contain glimmers of light. A consistent gratitude practice strengthens your ability to save a life. When you pause to appreciate a good meal, a laugh with a friend, or a quiet evening, you enhance those experiences. Savoring deepens your connection to life, enriching ordinary moments. Over time, gratitude transforms routine activities into meaningful rituals. Gratitude also fosters contentment by reducing the need for constant striving. Stoicism teaches that chasing external rewards often leads to frustration. Gratitude shifts your focus inward, helping you appreciate what you already have. This practice frees you from the endless pursuit of more, creating space for lasting fulfillment. The habit of expressing gratitude fosters patience. When you appreciate the journey rather than rushing toward outcomes, you become more tolerant of delays and setbacks. This patience nurtures peace, helping you stay centered even when life moves slower than expected. Gratitude transforms waiting into an opportunity for reflection. Gratitude reinforces a sense of purpose. When you recognize the value in your efforts, even small ones, you feel more motivated to keep going. This practice reminds you that your actions matter, fostering a deeper connection to your goals. Gratitude fuels purpose by showing you the impact of your work, no matter how subtle. Developing gratitude also enhances self-awareness. When you reflect on what you are grateful for, you learn more about what matters most to you. This awareness sharpens your priorities, ensuring that your energy aligns with what brings meaning to your life. Gratitude becomes a compass, guiding you toward choices that reflect your values. Practicing gratitude toward your body fosters well-being. Stoicism encourages you to care for your physical health, recognizing it as essential to a good life. Thanking your body for what it allows you to do, whether walking, working, or resting, strengthens your connection to it. This practice encourages self-care, rooted in appreciation rather than obligation. Gratitude helps you manage expectations. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and unmet expectations can breed frustration. Expressing gratitude for what is, rather than focusing on what isn't, brings peace. This practice helps you release rigid expectations, allowing you to embrace life as it comes with an open heart. Gratitude fosters generosity. When you recognize the abundance in your life, you feel inspired to share it with others. This generosity extends beyond material things. It includes your time, attention, and kindness. Stoic gratitude teaches that giving enriches both the giver and the receiver, creating a cycle of positivity. This practice also builds emotional resilience. Gratitude strengthens your ability to find joy even during tough times. When life feels overwhelming, recalling moments of gratitude shifts your mindset. This resilience ensures that you remain steady no matter what challenges arise. Gratitude connects you with nature, reminding you of your place within the larger world. Stoicism teaches that harmony with nature fosters peace. Pausing to appreciate a sunset, a breeze, or the rhythm of seasons nurtures this connection. Gratitude for nature brings a sense of belonging, grounding you in the present. The practice of gratitude fosters acceptance. When you appreciate what you have, it becomes easier to release the desire for things to be different. This acceptance reduces inner conflict, creating peace. Gratitude teaches you to find joy in what is, rather than constantly seeking what could be. Gratitude strengthens your connection to others through acts of kindness. Acknowledging the efforts of those around you creates a sense of community. This practice reminds you that you are never truly alone. Life is woven from moments of shared support and care. This mindset encourages simplicity by helping you focus on what truly matters. When you appreciate what you have, the need for excess fades. Gratitude fosters a simpler, more intentional way of living, where your attention is devoted to what brings meaning and joy. Gratitude also enhances emotional regulation. When stress or frustration builds, shifting your focus to what you are thankful for restores balance. This practice creates a sense of calm, helping you respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. The habit of gratitude builds trust in life's process. It reminds you that even when things don't go as planned, there is always something to appreciate. This trust fosters peace, allowing you to navigate uncertainty with confidence. Gratitude nurtures a sense of wonder. It invites you to view life with fresh eyes, appreciating the ordinary as extraordinary. This sense of wonder enriches your experiences, making each day feel vibrant and meaningful. Gratitude becomes a form of meditation, grounding you in the present. When you focus on what you are thankful for, your mind settles into stillness. This meditative quality creates space for peace, offering a refuge from the busyness of life. Practicing gratitude rewires your brain, making it easier to notice the good in life. Over time, gratitude becomes a natural response, shifting your perspective toward positivity. This shift creates lasting contentment, transforming the way you experience the world. This mindset fosters forgiveness, both toward yourself and others. Gratitude helps you release resentment by shifting your focus to what you have gained. It transforms grudges into lessons, fostering peace in your relationships. Gratitude strengthens your sense of agency by reminding you of what you can control. It encourages you to take responsibility for your happiness, showing you that joy comes from within. This practice empowers you to create meaning regardless of circumstances. Developing gratitude also enhances empathy. When you appreciate the efforts of others, you become more attuned to their needs. This empathy fosters deeper connections, enriching your relationships with understanding and compassion. Gratitude fosters hope by highlighting what is possible. It shows you that life offers gifts even during difficult times, nurturing optimism. This hope keeps you motivated, helping you move forward with confidence. This mindset encourages lifelong learning. When you appreciate each experience as a lesson, you remain open to growth. Gratitude transforms mistakes into opportunities, ensuring that every moment contributes to your journey. Gratitude creates a foundation for joy. It teaches you that happiness is not a distant goal, but a present reality. When you cultivate gratitude, joy becomes accessible in every moment, elevating your experience of life. Gratitude enriches your connection to life, but the real beauty of Stoicism unfolds when it shapes how you relate to others. Relationships are complex and filled with moments of joy, conflict, and growth. Applying Stoic wisdom helps you navigate these dynamics with clarity and kindness. Stoicism teaches that the way you engage with others reflects your character. Relationships become stronger not when they are free of challenges, but when they are handled with patience, respect, and integrity. Each interaction offers a chance to embody the principles of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, transforming relationships into opportunities for personal and mutual growth. A key element of improving relationships through Stoicism is learning to respond rather than react. Emotions run high in disagreements, and reactive words can damage trust. Stoicism teaches you to pause, observe your feelings, and respond with care. This deliberate response fosters understanding and reduces unnecessary conflict, allowing both parties to feel heard without escalating tension. Practicing empathy is another way Stoicism strengthens relationships. By recognizing that others, like you, are shaped by their own struggles, thoughts, and emotions, you become more understanding. Empathy softens judgment, creating space for compassion. This practice deepens your connections by encouraging you to see beyond actions and into the reasons behind them. Stoic wisdom also teaches the importance of accepting others as they are. People often try to change those around them, which leads to frustration on both sides. Stoicism encourages you to respect differences, understanding that everyone is on their own path. This acceptance fosters peace in relationships by reducing the pressure to control or fix others. Letting go of expectations enhances your ability to connect with others. Expectations can create resentment when people fail to meet them. By releasing rigid expectations, you allow your relationships to unfold naturally. This approach fosters harmony, as you learn to appreciate others for who they are rather than who you think they should be. Practicing gratitude within relationships strengthens bonds. Acknowledging the positive qualities and efforts of those around you nurtures mutual appreciation. Gratitude shifts your focus from complaints to blessings, reminding you of the value each person brings into your life. This practice encourages kindness, both in words and actions, reinforcing the foundation of trust. Clear communication, guided by Stoic principles, fosters healthier interactions. Speaking with honesty while remaining mindful of others' feelings creates mutual respect. Stoicism teaches that words hold power, and using them wisely builds stronger connections. Thoughtful communication ensures that even difficult conversations are handled with dignity and care. Cultivating patience transforms your relationships. Frustration often arises when others don't act according to your expectations. Patience teaches you to give people the time and space they need to grow. This practice reduces unnecessary tension, making room for understanding and acceptance, especially in moments of disagreement or change. Stoicism encourages forgiveness, not as a favor to others, but as a gift to yourself. Holding on to resentment weighs heavily on the mind, disrupting peace. Forgiveness, guided by Stoic wisdom, allows you to release grudges and move forward. It nurtures emotional freedom, clearing the path for healthier relationships rooted in compassion. Practicing humility fosters deeper connections. Stoicism reminds you that everyone has something to teach, and recognizing your own limitations strengthens relationships. Humility opens the door to meaningful conversations and mutual learning. This mindset encourages curiosity rather than judgment, enhancing both personal growth and connection. Setting healthy boundaries ensures your relationships remain balanced. Stoic wisdom teaches that respect for others begins with self-respect. Boundaries protect your well-being, ensuring you give your energy to relationships that uplift rather than drain you. Clear boundaries foster trust by defining mutual expectations, creating space for genuine connection. The practice of mindful listening strengthens relationships. Listening without interrupting or planning your response fosters understanding. Stoicism emphasizes the value of presence, reminding you that offering your full attention is one of the greatest gifts you can give. This approach deepens trust, making people feel seen and valued. Letting go of the need to be right nurtures harmony. Many conflicts arise from the desire to win arguments rather than seek understanding. Stoicism teaches that peace is more valuable than proving a point. When you prioritize connection over being right, relationships become spaces of learning rather than contention. Practicing temperance in your emotions prevents small issues from escalating. Stoicism encourages you to regulate emotions without suppressing them. Temperance ensures that anger, frustration, or jealousy don't dictate your actions, helping you respond thoughtfully. This emotional balance fosters stability, creating an environment where trust can flourish. Encouraging others' growth strengthens your relationships. Stoicism teaches that true friendship involves supporting each other's development. This support requires patience and encouragement, even when growth happens slowly. By celebrating others' progress, you create a positive dynamic where both parties feel motivated to thrive. Stoicism teaches that relationships are strengthened by mutual respect. Respecting others' autonomy, thoughts, and choices nurtures trust. This respect goes beyond agreement. It recognizes the inherent worth of each person, fostering meaningful connections. When both parties feel respected, relationships become sources of strength. The practice of gratitude for shared experiences enhances relationships. Whether joyful or challenging, shared moments create bonds. Stoicism teaches you to appreciate these experiences, knowing they shape your connections. Gratitude transforms even difficult interactions into meaningful parts of your journey together. Recognizing the impermanence of relationships fosters appreciation. Stoicism reminds you that nothing is permanent, including the people in your life. This awareness encourages you to cherish your relationships while they last. It helps you engage with others wholeheartedly, knowing that each moment together is a gift. Accepting responsibility for your actions nurtures trust. Stoicism emphasizes personal accountability, reminding you that you control only your own behavior. Taking responsibility for your mistakes strengthens relationships by demonstrating integrity. This practice fosters an environment of trust, where both parties feel safe to be vulnerable. Offering kindness without expectation elevates your relationships. Stoicism teaches that acts of kindness are valuable in themselves, regardless of how they are received. This mindset encourages you to give generously, knowing that kindness enriches both the giver and the receiver. It transforms relationships into spaces of mutual upliftment. Supporting others in difficult times deepens your connections. Stoicism reminds you that shared challenges strengthen bonds. Being present for others during hardships without trying to fix everything creates a foundation of trust. This support fosters resilience, reminding both parties that they are not alone. The practice of releasing control enhances your relationships. Many conflicts arise from trying to control how others behave or feel. Stoicism teaches you to focus on what is within your power, your own actions and responses. Letting go of the need to control others creates freedom, allowing relationships to flourish naturally. Appreciating diversity strengthens your connections. Stoicism teaches that different perspectives enrich your understanding. Embracing diversity in thoughts and experiences fosters curiosity and empathy. This appreciation creates space for meaningful dialogue, deepening your relationships and expanding your worldview. Recognizing the value of silence nurtures connection. Stoicism teaches that not every moment requires words. Sometimes, silence offers the most meaningful form of presence. Being comfortable in silence with others strengthens your bond, showing that connection goes beyond conversation. Sharing wisdom with humility fosters growth in relationships. Stoicism encourages you to share your insights without arrogance, creating space for mutual learning. When wisdom is offered with humility, it enriches both the giver and the receiver, strengthening your connections. Offering apologies when needed fosters healing. Stoicism teaches that acknowledging your mistakes is a sign of strength, not weakness. A sincere apology restores trust and shows your commitment to the relationship. This practice fosters reconciliation, ensuring that conflicts become opportunities for growth. Practicing gratitude for conflict transforms tension into learning. Stoicism teaches that disagreements are natural and can offer valuable insights. Gratitude shifts your mindset, helping you see conflict as a chance to understand others better. This approach fosters growth, turning challenges into opportunities for deeper connection. Creating space for reflection nurtures your relationships. Taking time to reflect on your interactions helps you learn from them. Stoicism encourages you to assess your actions with honesty, ensuring your behavior aligns with your values. Reflection strengthens your relationships by fostering continuous improvement. Valuing presence over perfection enhances your connections. Stoicism reminds you that perfect relationships do not exist. What matters is being present and engaged. This mindset allows you to appreciate your relationships as they are, creating space for joy and growth. Practicing kindness toward yourself strengthens your ability to connect with others. Stoicism teaches that self-compassion is essential for healthy relationships. When you treat yourself with kindness, you develop the emotional capacity to extend the same kindness to others. This practice fosters deeper, more authentic connections. Building trust through consistency nurtures long-term relationships. Stoicism emphasizes the value of integrity, aligning your words and actions. Consistency in your behavior builds trust, showing others that they can rely on you. This foundation of trust strengthens your relationships, creating stability and mutual respect. Relationships thrive on intention and care, but life has a way of testing even the strongest connections. The challenges you face, whether personal or shared with others, require inner strength and clear thinking. Stoicism offers a mental tool to prepare for these inevitable difficulties: negative visualization. This exercise invites you to explore worst-case scenarios, not to foster pessimism, but to build emotional resilience. It helps you confront your fears before they become reality, giving you the mental clarity to act with purpose when challenges arise. Practicing negative visualization sharpens your perspective, helping you appreciate what you have while staying ready for life's uncertainties. Negative visualization allows you to mentally prepare for loss without succumbing to fear. By thinking through difficult possibilities, such as the loss of a job, health issues, or unexpected changes, you become familiar with these ideas. This familiarity reduces the emotional shock if such events occur, allowing you to face them with steadiness. The practice creates mental space where fear no longer overwhelms, empowering you to respond thoughtfully. This exercise nurtures gratitude by highlighting what is already present. When you reflect on how life would change if something dear were taken away, your appreciation for it grows. You begin to value the people, moments, and possessions in your life without taking them for granted. Negative visualization deepens your awareness of life's impermanence, making each experience richer and more meaningful. Exploring potential setbacks builds flexibility. Life rarely follows a predictable path, and this practice teaches you to adapt when plans go awry. Instead of becoming paralyzed by unforeseen changes, you develop the ability to shift your approach. This flexibility fosters resilience, helping you navigate uncertainty with grace and creativity. Negative visualization reduces fear of failure by normalizing it. The thought of failing often creates anxiety, but visualizing setbacks helps you see failure as part of growth. This shift makes you more willing to take risks, knowing that challenges are not final, but steps toward improvement. The exercise cultivates courage by diminishing the power of imagined fears. This mental preparation sharpens focus by clarifying priorities. When you explore worst-case scenarios, you begin to see what truly matters. Unnecessary distractions fall away, and your attention shifts to what aligns with your values. This focus ensures that your actions reflect what you care about most, even in the face of difficulties. Practicing negative visualization nurtures emotional balance. It allows you to confront difficult emotions, such as fear, sadness, or frustration, without being consumed by them. Engaging with these emotions mentally prepares you to handle them calmly when challenges arise. This balance ensures that your emotions inform your actions without controlling them. This exercise strengthens self-awareness by revealing hidden fears and desires. When you visualize difficult outcomes, you uncover what matters most to you and where your vulnerabilities lie. This awareness helps you align your actions with your values, ensuring that you act with integrity even when under pressure. Negative visualization fosters acceptance by helping you let go of rigid expectations. Life is unpredictable, and holding on to fixed outcomes creates frustration. This practice teaches you to engage fully with the present while releasing the need for control. Acceptance nurtures peace, allowing you to act with intention without becoming attached to specific results. The practice also cultivates humility. Visualizing loss or failure reminds you that you are not immune to life's uncertainties. This humility fosters empathy toward others facing their own challenges, deepening your connections. It also reduces arrogance, creating space for continuous learning and growth. Negative visualization encourages proactive problem-solving. When you explore potential difficulties, you begin to identify solutions before problems arise. This proactive approach reduces stress, ensuring you are prepared for challenges. It transforms uncertainty from a source of anxiety into an opportunity for thoughtful planning. This exercise deepens your ability to endure discomfort. Stoicism teaches that discomfort is a natural part of life, and negative visualization familiarizes you with it mentally. This familiarity builds mental toughness, helping you stay steady during difficult times. The ability to endure discomfort with grace becomes a source of inner strength. Visualizing challenges strengthens your sense of agency. Knowing that you have mentally prepared for difficulties empowers you to act confidently. This sense of control, even over your reactions, reduces helplessness and fosters resilience. You learn to trust yourself to handle life's uncertainties, no matter how complex they appear. The practice nurtures patience by teaching you to embrace life's rhythms. Challenges often arise unexpectedly, requiring patience to navigate. Negative visualization helps you anticipate these moments, allowing you to respond with calm and persistence. This patience ensures that you stay committed, even when progress feels slow. Negative visualization fosters contentment by highlighting the value of what is within reach. When you reflect on potential losses, your appreciation for what remains grows. This practice encourages you to find joy in simple moments, knowing that nothing is guaranteed. Contentment born from gratitude becomes a source of lasting peace. This exercise also strengthens relationships. Reflecting on the possibility of losing someone reminds you to value your connections. It encourages you to express gratitude and nurture bonds while they last. Negative visualization transforms relationships into cherished parts of your journey, fostering deeper appreciation. The mental clarity gained from this practice reduces impulsive behavior. When challenges arise, emotions often drive rash decisions. Negative visualization teaches you to pause, reflect, and choose your actions deliberately. This intentionality ensures that your responses align with your values, even in difficult moments. Practicing this exercise enhances emotional flexibility. Life's challenges often require you to shift perspectives quickly. Negative visualization helps you rehearse these shifts mentally, preparing you to adapt in real time. This flexibility ensures that you remain open to new possibilities, even when plans change unexpectedly. Negative visualization nurtures a sense of gratitude for stability. Reflecting on potential difficulties makes you appreciate periods of calm and peace. This gratitude encourages you to savor quiet moments without rushing toward the next goal. It creates a sense of fulfillment, knowing that each moment holds value. The practice reduces regret by encouraging mindful action. When you reflect on worst-case scenarios, you become more intentional about how you spend your time and energy. This mindfulness reduces the chance of looking back with regret, knowing that you acted thoughtfully and in alignment with your values. Negative visualization cultivates perspective by reminding you of life's fragility. It encourages you to see challenges as part of a larger picture rather than isolated events. This perspective reduces the emotional weight of setbacks, helping you move forward with clarity. Each difficulty becomes a chapter in your story, not the end of it. This exercise strengthens gratitude for health and well-being. Reflecting on the possibility of illness or injury makes you appreciate the present state of your body and mind. This gratitude encourages you to care for yourself intentionally, recognizing that well-being is a gift to be nurtured. Visualizing change fosters acceptance of life's impermanence. Stoicism teaches that everything is in flux, and negative visualization helps you embrace this truth. This acceptance reduces resistance to change, allowing you to flow with life's rhythms. It transforms uncertainty from a threat into an opportunity for growth. Negative visualization encourages simplicity by focusing your attention on what truly matters. Reflecting on potential losses helps you recognize the value of what you already have. This practice reduces the need for excess, creating space for meaningful experiences. Simplicity becomes a path to peace. The exercise nurtures resilience by preparing you mentally for setbacks. When difficulties arise, your mind is already familiar with the terrain. This preparation strengthens your ability to persevere, knowing that challenges are part of the process. Resilience becomes not just a reaction, but a cultivated skill. Negative visualization also enhances emotional awareness. Confronting fears and uncertainties helps you become more attuned to your emotions. This awareness allows you to manage your feelings effectively, ensuring they inform your actions without overwhelming them. This practice fosters gratitude for opportunities. Reflecting on potential challenges makes you appreciate the doors currently open to you. This gratitude encourages you to seize opportunities while they last, knowing that circumstances can change. It transforms hesitation into action, fueling progress. Through negative visualization, you cultivate a mindset of readiness. Life is unpredictable, and this practice ensures that you are prepared for whatever comes your way. Readiness fosters peace, allowing you to approach each day with confidence. You learn to trust that you can handle both the expected and the unexpected with grace. Readiness cultivated through negative visualization strengthens your ability to face uncertainty, but voluntary discomfort takes this preparation further. By willingly stepping into challenging situations, you train your mind and body to stay steady when life gets tough. Stoicism teaches that controlled discomfort builds a mental toughness that shields you from unexpected hardships. When you expose yourself to discomfort in small, intentional ways, you prepare yourself for inevitable difficulties with a calm and resilient spirit. This practice creates a mindset that embraces challenges rather than avoiding them, turning discomfort into a tool for personal growth. Fasting, for example, provides an opportunity to experience voluntary discomfort in a manageable way. Temporarily going without food reminds you how dependent the mind can become on external comforts. With each fast, you confront cravings, learning that your desires don't control you. This realization builds discipline, empowering you to act according to reason, not impulse. Another form of voluntary discomfort is spending time away from conveniences you usually rely on. Unplugging from technology or skipping luxuries like hot showers shows you that comfort is not a necessity. These small sacrifices foster gratitude for what you usually take for granted. When life strips away comfort unexpectedly, you'll already know how to navigate with ease and appreciation. Physical discomfort through intentional exercise or cold exposure sharpens both mind and body. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of strengthening yourself for future challenges. When you push through discomfort during a workout or cold plunge, you train your mind to endure. This practice teaches you that pain is temporary, making you less likely to fold under pressure. Building toughness through discomfort also enhances emotional resilience. When you experience controlled discomfort, your threshold for emotional stress increases. Minor irritations or frustrations lose their power to derail your peace. Each practice session of voluntary discomfort becomes a lesson in staying grounded, even when emotions run high. Choosing discomfort develops patience. Many struggles in life come from seeking immediate gratification. Voluntary discomfort teaches you to wait, endure, and appreciate delayed rewards. This practice strengthens your ability to persevere through long-term goals, helping you stay committed when the path gets difficult. Temporary detachment from pleasures builds self-control. When you intentionally step back from things you enjoy, whether social media, caffeine, or entertainment, you prove to yourself that you are not ruled by habit. This sense of control nurtures freedom, showing you that joy exists beyond momentary pleasures. Experiencing discomfort intentionally reduces fear of the unknown. Often, people avoid new experiences because of the potential discomfort involved. When you practice discomfort voluntarily, unfamiliar situations become less intimidating. You learn to embrace new opportunities with curiosity, knowing you are prepared to handle whatever comes. This practice also fosters humility. Choosing discomfort reminds you that you are not entitled to constant ease. It nurtures gratitude and respect for life's gifts, keeping you grounded. Humility allows you to face difficulties without complaint, knowing that discomfort is part of the human experience. Voluntary discomfort strengthens your ability to focus. When you intentionally endure distractions or discomfort without giving in, your mind sharpens. This mental clarity helps you concentrate on what matters, even in chaotic environments. You become skilled at filtering out noise, ensuring your energy aligns with your priorities. Practicing discomfort deepens your appreciation for simplicity. When you detach from unnecessary comforts, you discover the beauty of simplicity. A quiet moment or a plain meal becomes a source of contentment. This appreciation helps you find joy in life's simple offerings, reducing the need for constant stimulation. This practice also improves problem-solving skills. When you willingly place yourself in challenging situations, you become more resourceful. Facing discomfort without shortcuts encourages creativity. You begin to see obstacles not as barriers, but as puzzles to solve, strengthening your ability to adapt. Voluntary discomfort nurtures gratitude by revealing the true value of comfort. When you go without, you appreciate the return of small pleasures. A warm meal after fasting or a good night's sleep after discomfort becomes a reminder of life's gifts. This gratitude creates a sense of fulfillment that is not dependent on excess. The habit of choosing discomfort trains your mind to welcome growth. Growth rarely happens in comfort zones, and this practice prepares you to push beyond them. Each time you step into discomfort willingly, you build the mental toughness needed to tackle bigger challenges. Growth becomes not just possible, but inevitable. This practice enhances your relationship with time. When you endure discomfort, time often feels slower. This slower rhythm allows you to reflect, observe, and appreciate the present moment. Learning to be comfortable in discomfort helps you develop patience with life's natural timing, reducing the urge to rush through experiences. Building toughness through discomfort also strengthens your self-discipline. Discipline is not about punishing yourself, but about honoring your long-term goals. Voluntary discomfort teaches you to act in alignment with those goals, even when it's difficult. This consistency ensures that your actions reflect your values. The experience of discomfort enhances empathy. When you endure hardship, you become more understanding of others' struggles. This empathy deepens your connections, fostering compassion in relationships. It teaches you to support others without judgment, knowing firsthand that everyone faces challenges. Practicing discomfort reduces dependence on external validation. Many comforts are rooted in the need for approval from others. Voluntary discomfort shows you that your worth is not tied to what others think or provide. This realization nurtures inner confidence, freeing you from the burden of seeking validation. This practice also strengthens resilience. When you choose discomfort regularly, you build the mental fortitude to handle unexpected difficulties. Life's challenges become less daunting as you know you can endure and thrive. Resilience becomes a way of being, not just a skill. Experiencing discomfort intentionally enhances your ability to let go. Many struggles arise from clinging to comfort or avoiding change. Voluntary discomfort teaches you to release attachment, making space for growth. This mindset creates freedom, helping you embrace life's flow without resistance. The practice encourages mindful living. When you endure discomfort, you become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Mindfulness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This awareness strengthens your ability to navigate life's challenges with intention. Choosing discomfort strengthens your sense of purpose. When you willingly endure discomfort, you remind yourself of your commitment to personal growth. Each challenge becomes a step toward becoming the person you aspire to be. This sense of purpose fuels your motivation, even when the path is tough. This practice nurtures mental clarity by reducing the clutter of unnecessary desires. When you detach from comforts, your mind becomes clearer. You begin to see what truly matters, helping you align your actions with your values. Mental clarity enhances your ability to make decisions with confidence. Voluntary discomfort fosters emotional stability. When you experience discomfort intentionally, your ability to manage emotions improves. Frustrations or anxieties lose their power over you as you learn to endure discomfort without being overwhelmed. This stability ensures that your emotions serve you rather than control you. Engaging with discomfort deepens your relationship with yourself. You discover your limits, strengths, and areas for growth. This self-awareness fosters self-acceptance, helping you embrace who you are while striving to improve. Knowing yourself fully is a source of inner peace. This practice also sharpens your ability to set boundaries. When you choose discomfort, you learn to say no to things that do not serve your growth. Setting boundaries becomes easier as you understand the value of your time and energy. This skill ensures that your commitments align with your goals. Voluntary discomfort enhances your ability to adapt. Life is full of unexpected changes, and this practice prepares you to adjust without fear. You become comfortable with discomfort, knowing that change is part of the journey. Adaptability strengthens your ability to thrive in any situation. The experience of discomfort nurtures self-trust. Each time you endure discomfort, you prove to yourself that you are capable. This trust builds confidence, reminding you that you can handle life's uncertainties. Self-trust becomes a foundation for resilience and growth. Choosing discomfort cultivates a growth-oriented mindset. When you embrace discomfort, you focus on what you can learn rather than what you can avoid. This mindset ensures that every challenge becomes an opportunity for improvement. Growth becomes a natural part of your life. This practice strengthens your ability to find meaning in challenges. Stoicism teaches that meaning is not found in ease, but in how you respond to difficulties. Voluntary discomfort helps you discover the value in struggle, turning challenges into meaningful experiences. The habit of choosing discomfort encourages simplicity. When you detach from excess, you realize how little you truly need. This simplicity fosters contentment, helping you find joy in life's essentials. Contentment born from simplicity nurtures inner peace. Engaging with discomfort develops persistence. Each time you endure discomfort, you strengthen your ability to keep going. Persistence ensures that you stay committed to your goals even when the journey is hard. This persistence becomes a source of pride and accomplishment. Voluntary discomfort fosters gratitude for the present. Reflecting on moments without discomfort enhances your appreciation for ease. This gratitude creates a mindset of abundance, reminding you that even simple comforts are gifts. This practice strengthens your ability to embrace uncertainty. When you face discomfort willingly, uncertainty loses its power to intimidate. You become comfortable with the unknown, knowing that you can navigate it with confidence. Choosing discomfort nurtures freedom. When you detach from the need for constant comfort, you experience a sense of liberation. You learn that your happiness is not tied to external circumstances, creating inner peace. This practice also fosters mental toughness by reducing fear. When you willingly confront discomfort, fear diminishes. You become fearless, knowing that you have the strength to endure whatever comes your way. Voluntary discomfort creates space for growth by pushing you beyond your limits. Each challenge expands your capacity for resilience and strength. Growth becomes not just an outcome, but a way of life. Strength comes from enduring discomfort, but peace lies in the art of release. Life becomes overwhelming when you cling to things beyond your control: outcomes, relationships, expectations. The need to grip tightly drains energy, leading to frustration and anxiety. Stoicism offers a path out of this mental burden through the practice of letting go. Mastering detachment is not about indifference, but about freeing yourself from unnecessary suffering. When you release what you cannot change, life opens in unexpected ways. You begin to flow with circumstances instead of resisting them, experiencing peace, clarity, and freedom. Letting go starts with recognizing what lies within your control. The Stoics emphasize that only your actions, thoughts, and choices are truly yours. Everything else, outcomes, other people's behavior, or external events, exists beyond your reach. This awareness provides clarity, allowing you to direct your energy toward what you can influence instead of wasting it on what you cannot. Learning to release expectations softens disappointment. When you expect a certain outcome and it doesn't materialize, frustration follows. Stoic detachment encourages you to act with intention, but without attachment to results. This mindset allows you to do your best, while accepting that outcomes are shaped by factors beyond your control. Letting go nurtures emotional stability. Clinging to ideas about how life should unfold creates inner conflict. When you release these expectations, you make space for peace. Stoicism teaches that acceptance is not passive, but an active engagement with reality. This engagement fosters resilience, helping you navigate life's uncertainties without losing your balance. Releasing the need for approval brings freedom. Many struggles arise from seeking validation from others. When you detach from the opinions of others, you reclaim your self-worth. Stoicism teaches that your value is not determined by external judgments. This realization frees you to live authentically, guided by your own principles. Letting go also reduces stress in relationships. The desire to control how others behave creates tension and frustration. Detachment allows you to accept people as they are, fostering healthier connections. You learn to offer support without trying to change others, creating space for mutual respect. This practice teaches patience. The desire for immediate results often leads to stress. Letting go of control over timing helps you stay patient through the process. Stoicism reminds you that good things take time and that every moment is part of a larger journey. Patience allows you to stay calm even when progress seems slow. Letting go of comparisons nurtures contentment. Constantly measuring yourself against others creates unnecessary dissatisfaction. Stoic wisdom encourages you to focus on your own growth, recognizing that everyone's path is unique. This shift in focus reduces envy, fostering gratitude for your own journey. Releasing control over outcomes cultivates courage. Fear often arises from uncertainty about how things will unfold. When you let go of the need to know the future, you become more willing to take risks. Courage grows as you act despite uncertainty, trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. Detachment also nurtures gratitude. When you release attachment to specific outcomes, you learn to appreciate what is present. Stoicism teaches that every moment holds value, even if it doesn't align with your expectations. Gratitude for what is fosters peace, reducing the desire for more. This practice strengthens adaptability. Life is full of unexpected changes, and clinging to rigid plans creates frustration. Letting go allows you to adapt with ease, flowing with life's natural rhythms. Stoicism teaches that change is inevitable, and embracing it fosters resilience and growth. Releasing attachment to material possessions creates freedom. Many anxieties arise from the fear of losing what you have. Stoic detachment reminds you that true wealth lies within: your character, your values, your peace of mind. When you let go of the need to possess, you discover a deeper sense of abundance. Letting go nurtures forgiveness. Holding on to anger or resentment keeps you trapped in the past. Stoicism teaches that forgiveness is not about excusing others, but about freeing yourself from the burden of bitterness. Releasing grudges opens space for healing and inner peace. This practice deepens self-awareness. When you release what you can't control, you become more attuned to your thoughts and actions. Self-awareness helps you align your behavior with your values, fostering personal growth. It allows you to act with intention rather than reacting impulsively to external events. Letting go of perfectionism cultivates peace. The pursuit of perfection creates unnecessary stress and discouragement. Stoicism encourages you to strive for excellence without the burden of perfection. This mindset allows you to grow through effort, knowing that mistakes are part of the process. Releasing attachment to the past fosters freedom. Many people remain trapped in regrets or what-ifs, unable to move forward. Stoicism teaches that the past cannot be changed, only learned from. Letting go of the past allows you to focus on the present, creating space for new opportunities. Detachment strengthens focus. When you let go of distractions, you concentrate more fully on what matters. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of directing your energy wisely. This focused attention enhances productivity and ensures that your actions align with your goals. Letting go of the need to be right nurtures harmony in relationships. Many conflicts arise from the desire to win arguments. Stoic wisdom teaches that peace is more valuable than proving a point. Detachment allows you to prioritize understanding over being right, fostering deeper connections. This practice encourages mindful living. When you release attachment to future outcomes, you engage more fully with the present. Stoicism teaches that life unfolds in the now, and letting go allows you to experience it fully. Mindfulness nurtures joy, reducing anxiety about what might happen next. Letting go also enhances emotional resilience. When you release attachment to specific outcomes, setbacks lose their sting. Stoicism teaches that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Detachment allows you to face difficulties with grace, knowing that they are part of the journey. Releasing control over others' actions fosters mutual respect. Attempting to control people only creates tension. Stoic detachment encourages you to accept others as they are, fostering healthier relationships. This acceptance creates space for trust and understanding, strengthening your connections. This practice nurtures humility. Letting go of the need to control reminds you that you are part of a larger whole. Stoicism teaches that life is not always within your control, and accepting this truth fosters humility. Humility allows you to engage with life openly, without arrogance or entitlement. Letting go fosters inner peace. Many struggles arise from resisting what is. Stoicism teaches that peace comes from accepting reality as it unfolds. When you release resistance, you create space for serenity. Peace becomes not the absence of challenges, but the presence of acceptance. This practice also nurtures freedom. When you let go of the need for control, you experience a sense of liberation. Stoicism teaches that true freedom lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering your inner world. This freedom allows you to engage with life fully, without fear or hesitation. Releasing attachment to success nurtures fulfillment. The constant pursuit of achievement can create burnout and frustration. Stoicism encourages you to act with purpose, knowing that your worth is not tied to outcomes. Letting go of the need for success allows you to find joy in the process itself. This mindset also strengthens your ability to make decisions. Fear of the unknown often creates indecision. Letting go of the need for certainty allows you to act with confidence, even in uncertainty. Stoicism teaches that clarity comes from action, not from waiting for perfect conditions. Letting go cultivates gratitude for life's simple moments. When you release attachment to grand outcomes, you learn to appreciate everyday experiences. Stoicism teaches that life's beauty lies in small joys. This appreciation nurtures contentment, reducing the need for constant striving. This practice encourages self-trust. When you let go of the need for control, you learn to trust yourself to navigate uncertainty. Stoicism teaches that you have the strength to handle whatever comes. This trust fosters resilience, allowing you to move through life with confidence. Letting go enhances creativity. The fear of failure often stifles creativity. When you release attachment to outcomes, you create space for experimentation and innovation. Stoicism teaches that mistakes are part of growth, and letting go allows you to explore freely. This practice nurtures acceptance of change. Life is in constant flux, and resisting change creates suffering. Stoicism encourages you to embrace change as part of the journey. Letting go of the need for stability fosters adaptability, helping you thrive in any circumstance. Releasing attachment to control also strengthens your connection to others. When you let go of expectations, you create space for genuine connection. Stoicism teaches that relationships flourish when built on acceptance, not control. This acceptance fosters trust and mutual respect. Letting go reduces fear. Many fears are rooted in the desire to control the uncontrollable. Stoicism teaches that fear diminishes when you release this need. This freedom from fear allows you to engage with life fully, embracing both its challenges and joys. Letting go of control brings peace, but clarity requires another essential practice: silence and reflection. The Stoics knew that meaningful decisions do not arise from noise or haste. Instead, they emerge from deliberate pauses, moments when you step back, reflect, and listen to your thoughts before acting. Silence isn't emptiness. It's the space where clarity takes root. In this stillness, you filter distractions, align your actions with your values, and create room for thoughtful responses. The Stoic pause isn't just about waiting. It's about cultivating intentionality in each decision you make, ensuring your actions reflect your highest self. Silence offers clarity by slowing the mind. In a world filled with constant input, thoughts often become tangled and decisions rushed. Practicing deliberate silence allows your mind to untangle, offering a clearer perspective. In the absence of noise, you can hear your intuition, sharpening your understanding of what really matters. Reflection during pauses builds emotional stability. When you stop to reflect before responding, you become aware of your emotions without being ruled by them. This awareness prevents impulsive reactions, allowing you to respond with calm and intention. Reflection transforms emotions from obstacles into guides, ensuring they inform your actions without controlling them. Taking a pause nurtures patience. Many poor decisions come from the need to act quickly, driven by fear or impatience. The Stoic pause teaches you to trust the process, reminding you that not every situation demands immediate action. Patience allows you to see the bigger picture, helping you act in ways that align with long-term goals. This practice enhances self-awareness. Silence invites you to explore your inner thoughts, revealing hidden fears, desires, and motivations. Through reflection, you begin to understand yourself more deeply. Self-awareness ensures that your decisions are rooted in authenticity, reflecting who you truly are rather than what external pressures demand. The habit of pausing cultivates restraint. In heated moments, silence acts as a buffer between stimulus and response. It gives you time to consider the consequences of your words and actions, preventing regret. Restraint is not about holding back, but about choosing the right time to engage, ensuring your actions carry the weight of thoughtfulness. Pausing fosters humility. When you reflect on your thoughts and actions, you recognize your limitations and areas for growth. This humility opens you to feedback and new perspectives, helping you learn and improve. Humility also nurtures better relationships by encouraging you to listen rather than dominate conversations. The practice of silence enhances listening skills. In conversations, pausing to listen instead of rushing to respond deepens understanding. The Stoic pause teaches you that listening is not just waiting for your turn to speak, but fully engaging with the other person's thoughts. This attentiveness fosters meaningful connections and mutual respect. Reflection during pauses sharpens decision-making by separating emotion from fact. When faced with a choice, the mind often swirls with emotions, clouding judgment. Pausing allows you to sift through these emotions, identifying what is real and what is reactive. This clarity ensures that your decisions are based on reason, not impulse. Silence nurtures creativity. When the mind is free from constant noise, it has space to explore new ideas. Reflection allows you to connect thoughts in unexpected ways, fostering innovative solutions. Creativity thrives in moments of stillness, reminding you that inspiration often arises when you least expect it. Practicing deliberate pauses builds resilience. Life's challenges can overwhelm, leading to rash decisions driven by stress. The Stoic pause offers a moment of calm within chaos, giving you space to regroup. This resilience ensures that you face difficulties with steadiness, knowing that thoughtful action follows from stillness. Pausing cultivates gratitude. Reflection allows you to step back and appreciate your progress, even when it feels slow. The Stoic pause shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present, nurturing contentment. Gratitude for each step of the journey fosters motivation, helping you move forward with peace. Silence creates space for forgiveness. In moments of pause, you reflect on conflicts with a clearer mind. This reflection softens resentment, allowing you to release grudges. Forgiveness becomes easier when viewed from a place of stillness, where the need to win gives way to the desire for peace. The habit of reflection nurtures foresight. Pausing before making decisions allows you to consider long-term outcomes. This foresight helps you act with intention, ensuring that your choices align with future goals. Thoughtful decisions reduce regret, knowing that you acted with both clarity and purpose. Pausing strengthens trust in yourself. When you take time to reflect, you reaffirm your ability to make sound decisions. This trust builds confidence, reducing the need for constant external validation. The Stoic pause reminds you that clarity comes from within, fostering self-reliance in both small and significant choices. This practice also fosters adaptability. Reflection helps you assess whether your actions align with changing circumstances. The Stoic pause encourages you to adjust your course without hesitation, knowing that flexibility is a strength. Adaptability ensures that you navigate life's twists with grace, ready to pivot when needed. The habit of silence nurtures inner peace. In moments of reflection, you detach from the noise of the world and connect with yourself. This stillness fosters calm, even amid chaos. Peace becomes not the absence of challenges, but the presence of clarity, cultivated through deliberate pauses. Pausing deepens your relationship with time. The Stoic pause teaches you that not every moment needs to be filled with action. Reflection allows you to savor the present, reducing the rush toward future outcomes. This mindful relationship with time nurtures patience, helping you stay grounded in the now. Practicing silence enhances focus. Reflection helps you filter out distractions, sharpening your attention on what matters. The Stoic pause teaches you to act with intention, ensuring that your energy aligns with your priorities. Focus becomes easier when you pause to recalibrate, aligning your actions with your values. The Stoic pause fosters acceptance. Reflection helps you release the need to control outcomes, reminding you that not everything is within your power. This acceptance nurtures peace, allowing you to engage with life without resistance. The more you pause, the more you learn to flow with life's natural rhythms. This practice also strengthens empathy. Silence allows you to reflect on others' perspectives, fostering understanding. The Stoic pause reminds you that everyone faces their own struggles, encouraging compassion. Empathy deepens connections, transforming relationships into spaces of mutual support. Reflection nurtures clarity in communication. When you pause before speaking, your words carry greater meaning. The Stoic pause ensures that your communication aligns with your intentions, reducing misunderstandings. Thoughtful speech fosters trust, helping you build meaningful connections. Silence nurtures humility by reminding you that you don't have all the answers. The Stoic pause encourages curiosity, inviting you to seek wisdom from others. Humility fosters open-mindedness, ensuring that your decisions reflect collective insight, not just personal opinion. The practice of pausing reduces impulsiveness. When faced with temptation or frustration, the Stoic pause offers a moment to reflect on consequences. This reflection helps you act in alignment with your values, reducing the influence of fleeting emotions. Impulse control nurtures consistency, ensuring your actions reflect your character. Reflection during pauses nurtures emotional intelligence. The Stoic pause allows you to explore your feelings without judgment. This emotional awareness enhances your ability to manage emotions effectively, ensuring they guide rather than hinder your actions. The habit of silence nurtures self-discipline. Pausing to reflect before acting strengthens your ability to resist distractions. The Stoic pause reinforces your commitment to long-term goals, helping you stay on track. Discipline becomes easier when each action is guided by deliberate thought. Pausing nurtures simplicity. Reflection helps you identify what truly matters, reducing the need for excess. The Stoic pause encourages you to let go of unnecessary distractions, fostering a life of intention. Simplicity nurtures peace, allowing you to focus on what brings meaning. This practice also fosters clarity in relationships. Pausing before responding reduces misunderstandings, ensuring your words reflect kindness and thoughtfulness. The Stoic pause transforms conversations into spaces of mutual understanding, deepening trust and connection. Reflection nurtures growth. The Stoic pause encourages you to assess your actions, learning from both successes and mistakes. This continuous learning fosters personal development, ensuring that each experience contributes to your growth. The habit of pausing nurtures mindfulness. The Stoic pause invites you to engage fully with each moment, reducing the need to rush. Mindfulness nurtures joy, helping you appreciate life's small gifts. This practice also fosters resilience. Pausing during difficult moments gives you space to regroup and regain strength. The Stoic pause teaches that even in adversity, there is room for calm reflection. Resilience becomes a way of being, nurtured by deliberate pauses. Reflection enhances decision-making by helping you evaluate options with clarity. The Stoic pause allows you to weigh choices without pressure, ensuring your decisions align with your values. Thoughtful decisions reduce regret, knowing you acted with both wisdom and intention. The Stoic pause nurtures peace by helping you release unnecessary tension. Reflection creates space for calm, even in stressful situations. This peace becomes a source of strength, allowing you to act with grace under pressure. This practice also fosters gratitude. Reflection helps you appreciate progress, even when it feels slow. Gratitude nurtures motivation, reminding you that each step matters. The Stoic pause transforms setbacks into opportunities for learning, nurturing resilience through reflection. Silence strengthens your connection to yourself. The Stoic pause offers a moment to reconnect with your inner self, fostering self-awareness. This connection nurtures authenticity, ensuring that your actions reflect who you truly are. Silence and reflection reveal your inner truth, but the next step on the Stoic path takes this truth and applies it to every experience life gives you. Amor Fati teaches you not just to accept life's events, but to embrace them fully. The principle invites you to say yes to life in all its forms, even when things are difficult or unexpected. It is about cultivating love for your fate, whether joyful or painful, by understanding that every moment serves a purpose. In this acceptance, you discover the power to live without resistance, freeing yourself from the burdens of regret, fear, or frustration. Amor Fati transforms challenges into growth. Instead of wishing circumstances were different, you see obstacles as opportunities to evolve. Life's difficulties become necessary steps in your journey, shaping your character. This mindset helps you engage with challenges openly, knowing that every struggle teaches a lesson. Loving your fate nurtures gratitude. When you accept all experiences, you begin to appreciate life's complexity. Even painful moments carry value, revealing the depth of your resilience. Gratitude arises not from selective acceptance, but from embracing everything as part of the whole. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have gained through experience. Amor Fati also strengthens emotional stability. When you welcome both joy and sorrow without resistance, you become less affected by life's highs and lows. Emotions no longer control your actions because you view them as part of the human experience. This stability fosters inner peace, allowing you to act thoughtfully even in difficult times. This principle teaches you to release regret. Life unfolds in ways you cannot control, and wishing things had been different creates unnecessary suffering. Loving your fate helps you see that every moment, even the painful ones, is essential. Letting go of regret frees you to engage fully with the present. Amor Fati encourages humility. Accepting life as it is requires you to let go of the need for control. This humility opens you to learning, helping you grow from both success and failure. It reminds you that life does not owe you anything, and that peace comes from working with what life offers. Loving your fate builds resilience. When you embrace every outcome, you become stronger in the face of adversity. Knowing that hardships are part of the journey helps you endure with grace. Resilience grows not from avoiding challenges, but from loving them as integral parts of your path. Amor Fati deepens your understanding of time. It teaches you that each moment, whether pleasant or difficult, holds value. This perspective encourages you to engage fully with the present, knowing that every experience serves a purpose. It reduces the desire to rush through life, fostering patience and mindfulness. This practice enhances your ability to adapt. Life is unpredictable, and clinging to specific outcomes creates frustration. Loving your fate allows you to flow with change, seeing each shift as an opportunity to grow. Adaptability becomes easier when you embrace every twist and turn as part of your story. Amor Fati strengthens your relationship with yourself. When you accept all aspects of your journey, you develop self-compassion. Loving your fate means loving the person you are becoming, flaws and all. This self-acceptance nurtures inner peace, reducing the need for external validation. The principle also fosters forgiveness. When you embrace life as it unfolds, it becomes easier to release resentment toward others. You understand that everyone faces challenges and makes mistakes. Forgiveness arises naturally when you see these moments as part of the larger human experience. Amor fati nurtures freedom. Accepting life's unpredictability liberates you from fear. When you love your fate, you stop worrying about what might happen and focus on what is. This freedom allows you to act boldly, knowing that whatever comes will be embraced. This mindset encourages gratitude for ordinary moments. When you embrace all of life, small joys become significant. A simple conversation or a quiet evening holds meaning because you see it as part of your journey. Gratitude arises from recognizing that life's beauty lies in its unpredictability. Amor fati also sharpens your focus. Knowing that every experience serves a purpose helps you prioritize what matters. Distractions lose their appeal when you engage fully with your journey. This clarity ensures that your actions align with your values, making your life more intentional. Loving your fate strengthens relationships. When you embrace others as they are, without wishing them to change, you foster deeper connections. Amor fati encourages acceptance, helping you build relationships rooted in understanding rather than expectation. This acceptance nurtures trust and mutual respect. This practice also nurtures creativity. When you stop resisting life's challenges, you open yourself to new possibilities. Creativity flourishes when you view obstacles as opportunities to think differently. Amor fati transforms setbacks into invitations for innovation. Amor fati cultivates peace by reducing inner conflict. Many struggles arise from wishing life were different. Loving your fate allows you to release this resistance, creating space for peace. You learn to engage with life as it is, finding joy in the process rather than the outcome. This principle fosters emotional intelligence. When you embrace every experience, you become more aware of your emotions. You learn to navigate them without being overwhelmed, recognizing that all feelings are part of the journey. Emotional intelligence ensures that your actions reflect understanding rather than impulse. Amor fati strengthens your sense of purpose. When you view every experience as meaningful, you find purpose even in difficulties. This mindset encourages you to act with intention, knowing that every step contributes to your growth. Purpose becomes not a distant goal, but a way of living. The practice also deepens self-trust. When you embrace your journey fully, you develop confidence in your ability to navigate life's challenges. Loving your fate reminds you that you have the strength to handle whatever comes. This self-trust becomes a foundation for resilience. Amor fati encourages simplicity. When you embrace life as it is, you stop chasing unnecessary desires. Simplicity arises from recognizing that peace lies not in having more, but in loving what is. This simplicity fosters contentment, reducing the need for constant striving. Loving your fate nurtures patience. When you understand that every moment serves a purpose, you become more willing to wait. Patience allows you to engage fully with the present, trusting that everything unfolds in its own time. This mindset reduces frustration, fostering peace. This principle also enhances your ability to make decisions. When you accept all outcomes as part of your journey, decision-making becomes easier. You act with clarity, knowing that whatever happens will be embraced. This confidence reduces indecision, helping you move forward with purpose. Amor fati nurtures humility by reminding you that life is not always within your control. This humility encourages you to approach life with curiosity rather than entitlement. It fosters openness to learning, ensuring that every experience contributes to your growth. The practice of loving your fate reduces fear. When you embrace uncertainty, fear loses its grip. Amor Fati teaches you that peace comes not from avoiding challenges, but from welcoming them. This mindset nurtures courage, allowing you to engage with life boldly. Loving your fate also fosters mindfulness. When you accept every moment, you become more present. Mindfulness arises naturally when you engage fully with your journey, appreciating life as it is. This presence nurtures joy, reducing the need to seek happiness elsewhere. This practice strengthens your ability to let go. When you embrace all experiences, you stop clinging to specific outcomes. Letting go becomes easier when you trust that every moment serves a purpose. This mindset nurtures freedom, allowing you to move through life with ease. Amor Fati cultivates joy in the process. When you love your fate, you find joy not just in outcomes, but in the journey itself. This joy arises from knowing that every step contributes to your growth. Life becomes not a series of destinations, but an unfolding adventure. The life you want isn't out of reach. It's right in front of you, waiting for you to unlock it. These 10 Stoic habits teach you how to embrace challenges, cultivate resilience, and live intentionally. From mastering your emotions and practicing gratitude to building self-discipline and developing deep connections, each habit serves as a guide to becoming your best self. The key isn't in changing life's circumstances, it's in changing how you respond to them. Peace, purpose, and personal freedom are no longer distant concepts, but habits you can cultivate today. Which of these habits resonates with you the most? Let us know in the comments. Your insights could inspire someone else's journey. If you found value in this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join a community of like-minded individuals committed to living a better, more intentional life. This is just the beginning. Let's grow together, one habit at a time.